Okay. Now we should be good to go. Fingers crossed. Let's see here for a second. Yep, looks like you can hear me. Audio sounds good for me. And the stream settings should be good to go. Let me check the audio really quick. Yeah, I'll do 7. Just in case. We know what this game does, so we know for a fact it's going to get loud. What's up, everybody? What's up, true believers and Merry Marvelites, to another live stream. Hopefully you're having a good Saturday afternoon, at least afternoon for me in the Pacific Standard Time region. And yes, today is in fact a special occasion of sorts for any and all of you potential, maybe 5 of you out there, massive fans of Marvel's Avengers. Yeah, today is the game's 1-year anniversary, which is pretty exciting just to see how far the game has come, but also very intriguing to see where it can go next because of the teases that we have received lately on the PlayStation blog article post, but also just seeing that the game itself has a roadmap scheduled to be revealed next week on September 8th, a day before the PlayStation Showcase, which is very interesting. And hopefully, as we all know, Spider-Man's set to be released in this game by the end of the year. So if they somehow release Spider-Man as a reveal trailer for the roadmap or the PlayStation event, either that or best case scenario, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 would be great. That would be awesome. And I already did a video about that in the PlayStation 5 Details Unveiled Showcase video I did a couple days ago. I talked about both. 2-for-1 special. There's no 2-for-1 special, PD. Wink, wink. No, I did a video about that a couple days ago about the Spider-Man reveal possibly relating to Marvel's Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man being revealed for Marvel's Avengers during the showcase. But he could be revealed before that, even on the 8th of September for the roadmap for Avengers, which would be interesting. So we shall see what's going on, and while we're talking about that, hopefully if we're excited about that, then you guys can leave a like on the stream. That would be awesome. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend and just enjoying it by hanging out, playing some games, rewatching the No Way Home trailer. I posted a little joke video of, half an hour ago, I think, at this point. Just that I did in my spare time for fun of like what Spider-Man fans are probably going to act like on December 17th when all the Spideys show up on screen with woo, like getting all excited. That was a joke video I just put out there for fun, but really I wanted to do this today. I did plan on doing this the other day, but now I'm actually doing it since even though September 1st was technically the game's first year anniversary, since that's when the deluxe early edition released for the game, this is the official standard edition release for Marvel's Avengers worldwide, everywhere on September 4th of 2020. So it has been a full year. And what does Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics think of giving us for a whole year anniversary for a gift or a present to say thank you? Boosters! The thing that we all want instead of suits or anything important like cosmetics or emotes or something. No! Get boosters. You get the boosters with the consumables. And I guess a nameplate and then this free Iron Man suit, which does not look good at all. But yeah, that's your 1-year anniversary suit. Guys, aren't you excited about that? And why is it so pixelated? Oh my god. Holy Jesus. Oh boy. I hope you guys can see how pixelated that looks because holy smokes, that looks bad. And this is on PS5, as I've said, or is in the title, but I think I've said already. This is on a PS5 and oh my god. You would think it would render out of this at some point, but no, that's how the suit looks on screen. Yikes. So while we're waiting and looking at this costume, yeah, my boy, I also see my main men from the Spidey Squad, Spidey Outcast, Andrew, and Ghosty. Yes, Genshin Impact live stream. If you guys, by the way, in the chat, if you would like to see that, because I'm a huge fan of Genshin Impact, if you guys know already, and recently, if you play the game, I actually unlocked the Raiden Shogun for free. I didn't even have to spend a single dime. I just got her by luck of the draw, which is insane. And some of the other Spidey Squad members are also getting into Genshin, which is sweet. And there's a co-op mode in the game, which is actually fun. So if you guys would want to see us either today or some other day play Genshin Impact live with the squad, we can team up in the game. Or Andrew and Ghosty, if you're available now, we can join a party. And we can try and get us in an Avengers game match together. Blasty, my boy! Everyone go follow and subscribe to Blasty Games. He's the best. What's up, dude? Victor Benitez. I'm also sorry I didn't read the chat. I was busy looking at this terrible Iron Man suit because, holy smokes, it just looks terrible. And kind of describing what the stream's about. Again, it's today's 1-year anniversary for Marvel's Avengers, and we are all expecting, hopefully, a Spider-Man reveal of sorts to occur next week, during either September 8th, which is when the roadmap for Marvel's Avengers is going to be revealed, or September 9th, which is after September 8th, showcasing possibly, maybe, we don't know for sure, maybe, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man within Marvel's Avengers for gameplay. Because No Way Home is getting so much traction lately, and Spider-Man is just the biggest hot topic of ever, lately. And you would think that Sony themselves want to bank off of that by showcasing him in a brand new game. Not either, in a game like Avengers, where he's a side character in the game, or possibly a character, to be included in his own game, like Marvel Spider-Man 2. And in my head, in my personal mind, in my, point of view, I did buy that, the Wakanda Forever emote. In my eyes, I see it as like rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. I do it as a tribute to him. I also, as you see, got that nameplate, which is the heroic starter kit for Black Panther, which you have to spend $5 for. So I got that nameplate, I got the Wakanda Forever emote, and this skin, which is the tactical, without fear, recolor of the tactical suit, which is this one. The strategist, the tactical-ish one, but red. And I got this suit. Luckily, with the credits I was given for, the sorry, we're so sorry, our game is so buggy, errors. And then they provided you free credits to input into your account for any player. And this one came in for free if you have a membership with PlayStation Plus, which I do own. And as well, again, I've never bought anything in this game. Except for that, as I just said, this for Chadwick, which mainly came with the War for Wakanda. The Wakanda Forever emote to pay tribute to Chadwick Boseman. So I got that with the skin and a nameplate and the red skin, which I guess we'll wear now, just to show it off. And also, takedowns. I also got takedowns for Black Panther. No way in hell. I'm sorry. There's no way in hell I'm going to buy this Black Panther movie suit for $15, and it's not even the best Black Panther suit. The best Black Panther suit is from Civil War. So there's no way I'm going to buy this costume for $15. And it's fine, it looks fine, but it's nowhere near as good as the Civil War suit. And as I said, I got takedowns for T'Challa, so that way he has 2 different animations. Who'da thunk? Instead of doing the same move over and over again with a suplex, he actually has different combos to take out enemies with. So, great. Damon Andrews, yeah, you spent money only for Chadwick too? Awesome. But the sad fact is, I say that in my mind, I know it's going to Chadwick and his family. That's sadly not the case. All that money is only going to Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics. But in my mind's eye, I'm like, do it for Chadwick. Do it for Chadwick. And also, weirdly enough, I'm very confused about... I guess it's because how the game is structured as a live service model, but I do find it very odd that the Black Panther War for Wakanda expansion's ending, or just after you beat it, it did not have a dedicated to Chadwick Boseman little send-off at the end, because it had it at the end of Miles Morales, crazy enough, which wasn't even a Black Panther-related thing at all. It was just Spider-Man, and also the What If episode, the Marvel's What If animated show on Disney Plus also had a Rip to Chadwick Boseman tribute at the end of that episode. But they didn't have it in this game for a whole Black Panther content drop, which I find very strange. And I don't know if, again, that's because that's just the nature of the game with its live service structure, and it couldn't do that at the end because we already beat the main campaign, and the Black Panther thing isn't the main campaign but an expansion. I don't know, but I do find it very odd that they were not able to put something, at least slightly, in there relating to Chadwick. But yeah, Ghosty and Andrew and Blasty, even if you guys want to partner up, because I know Franco Greco, my boy Franco, you guys know from the streams, is occupied today. He's working. Send him your best regards. But if he was here, we would obviously be in a party. But Andrew, yeah, Spidey Outcast, need to play Avengers with you right now, Evan. Yes, Andrew, if you can, actually check your party settings first, because I know no one in the party is able to hear you, sadly, when we do streams. Or Ghosty, maybe you can invite me to a party and I can join, then we can invite Andrew then. Andrew, go in your PlayStation settings and see if you're allowing your voice to be broadcasted on streams. Because I know I have that available for mine, but I don't know if you have that for yours. So if you can get in here in a party, we can be together, and then we can try and do a team up, match together with the Avengers as the Spidey Squad, which I think would be fun. Vintage Flamingo, Insomniac Spider-Man makes this game look like old news. Yes. Again, it's crazy. It's actually insane that if Spider-Man PS5 or Marvel Spider-Man 2 is revealed during the PlayStation showcase, everyone and their mother is going to instantly forget about this game and Midnight Suns, which is insane because they just released gameplay of that title like a couple days ago, and everyone's like, whatever. And then now we have this tease for the PlayStation showcase, and if Spider-Man's out or he's revealed during that, then it's over. It's over. It's a done deal. Let's see, Blasty or Ghosty, you sent me a party invite. Great. I'm gonna join, and hopefully you guys can hear Ghosty now. Ghosty, my brother from another mother, what's up? Let's see. I think I am in a party with Ghosty, but I need to make sure that his voice is being broadcasted.
Hey, what's up, Evan?
There he is. If you guys can hear Ghosty, leave a yes in the chat, and then we're going to try and invite Spidey Outcast as well. I'm still trying to post this out for...
I sent him the invitation, so he should probably
Great.
see it.
Let's see. Current live stream Marvel's Avengers to celebrate. Again, a little critique of the PlayStation 5 for any of you guys who don't own any, or don't own one, is that you can't, when you broadcast a stream, on the PS4 you were able to simultaneously post it on YouTube and Twitter to send a link out. For the PS5, it doesn't do that. It can only do it on YouTube, and that's it. But you have to do it separately, which is a little bit irritating. So I'm trying to post that on Twitter while seeing it on YouTube, while also commentating during the stream. So celebrate the 1-year anniversary for the game's release. By the way, in the chat, let me know all your thoughts on Marvel's Avengers 1 year later. Are you having fun with the game? Are you still playing it even after the Black Panther expansion was released? Do you even know this game exists still? I know Ghosty has some issues with it for sure. I do as well. And Andrew, I definitely think, is not a fan of it either. But we have fun playing it together, which is what I think is the most fun element about the game, is you can play it with your friends. But other than that, it's kind of a heated topic, I know for sure, for some people.
Like a 50-50 or something like that, so...
Yes. What about you, Ghosty? Did you play through the Black Panther expansion yet? The whole thing, at least?
No. Like, I didn't play for myself, but I did see the live stream that you did of playing Yeah, because I don't have the game yet, and I honestly don't think I'm going to have the game for quite a while because of how, because I'm not the biggest fan of the live service model, and I'm basically have to grind through the whole thing, and the grinding isn't even that good. It's pretty frustrating and annoying, and so yeah, that's the main reason why I didn't buy the game, because it just didn't really, I don't know, I guess stood out to me in comparison to something like Spider-Man or even Guardians. So
yeah,
I'm more excited for Guardians of the Galaxy than I am for the Spider-Man DLC for Avengers, honestly.
Exactly.
Which is weird, I know. I should be excited for Spider-Man to be in Avengers and all that, but the fact that I'm more excited for a Guardians of the Galaxy single-player AAA game than a character like Spider-Man to be in the Avengers is or hell, even the sequel of Spider-Man PS4, which it's not even announced yet, and yet I'm more excited for that than than having him in Avengers.
It's insane because we know that the problem is we know what this game is. I even called it it's not this expansion better do something to truly reinvigorate the game's method of formulaic outlay of a live service structure, and do that if you're incorporating new characters to add new life to the experience. Whereas if it's just more of the same, which it was more grinding, more looting, more combat that doesn't feel like it's anything too innovative. then people are just gonna play the new stuff with Black Panther, and then leave.
Yeah.
And not come back, and that's what I did. And now instead, I'm playing Genshin Impact, trying to grind up Raiden Shogun and Aloy for my main team, and it's working because it's such a good game. It's amazing.
I got Aloy too.
I think, I've sadly, guys, converted. I think Andrew and maybe Ghosty into Genshin. I don't know if you're playing it before or after I recommend it, but I think you were aware of it.
I play the game. I played the game ever since it came out last year.
Oh, so then you're already set. Yeah, that's awesome. Now, see, playing this just makes me want to play Genshin. I'm just like, can I go back and play with my brand new team setup, please? I need to level up Raiden so badly. Wait, Ghosty, did you invite Andrew or should I?
Actually,
because Andrew, if you're still in the stream, I think Ghosty may have invited you. Oh no, there he is.
Oh, okay.
Boom. Andrew is in the party, but if you guys can hear him, Andrew, make sure first if your party settings are able to be broadcasted publicly, because sometimes they're disabled. That I know you can choose to do that for certain users. Can hide themselves. Are you able to hear me? I can hear you, but I don't know if the viewers can hear you.
Okay.
I have the option to always allow the voice to be shared option in the party, so it should be fine.
So
for
what
now.
am I checking my party settings?
Yeah, I think in the settings in your PlayStation menu, and for party, I think you'll be able to find something that relates to you can choose whether or not your voice can be broadcasted publicly.
I checked the stream a little bit, and yes, I can hear Andrew's voice in the stream. So
you can hear him in the stream. Ta-da! Great. Perfect.
I think the reason why people didn't hear me last time was because I was on my phone talking to you guys, because something I noticed is in streams previous, I would, normally talk to you guys through my headset on, like, PS4, and for some reason when I talk, like, the audio doesn't come in, which is why, like, I would talk on my phone, but apparently that's been, like, an issue, so hopefully things go well as I talk to you guys through my headset.
Well, I'm glad that we're able to fix that. Awesome. So now we have Ghosty, Andrew, and maybe Blasty, if you're not busy or anything, maybe if you want to join in, we can get you in here and do a party of 4. Yeah. Or if not, we can do 3 right now. I know. Again, now I'm sad because Andrew and Ghosty are both into Genshin now, and I'm just like, we have a squad. I want to do Genshin so badly, but we're doing Avengers instead.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to do that.
Because Andrew, because in Genshin, the fun thing is that in Genshin Impact, you can unlock co-op by going up to like a certain level, and Andrew's like, he just reached like level 20 for his adventure rank.
I just got that like 2 days ago. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to do that stream with you, Evan. You need to make it happen, because I'm like so freaking hyped to do it.
I need to do it. We need to do it with you, me, Ghosty, and then someone else who has Genshin. I think Franco has it, actually. He's not... I don't know if he's as far as you guys are now, but I think he has it at the very least. Yeah. He's like a recent player, though, because I got Genshin... It came out in September, the same month as Avengers, which is crazy. I think I got it in October, before Miles came out, and I was checking it out
when it came out.
Yeah, I kind of got like a month or 2 later after it first released, because I was like, this looks like an interesting game, and it's free, so why don't I try it out? And I'm like, oh my god, this game is incredible. Mainly because I just love the world and the soundtrack, because it's so beautiful, but like the characters themselves are also really fun to try and interact with and level up and grind,
also, like,
which is a fun grind, like Avengers, where like we're just going to be in here fighting robots nonsensically throughout hours and hours on end.
Yeah, you have to freaking pay for everything in order to get stuff. Like,
wait,
even freaking takedown animations.
Yes. Oh god, so terrible. So I invited Andrew and Ghosty. If you guys can check your invites, maybe you'll see that I invite you to a match.
Yeah. I clicked on it. Hopefully,
and hopefully this game doesn't fail like it seems to do repeatedly.
Oh my god.
And again, we all hope it'll be good. Like, none of us are in here like, Avengers is terrible, it sucks so bad game. No, it's like we want to like it, but it's just like, it's not really doing it for us as a game that we can spend money towards and enjoy. Because that's the thing, we're looking at it as a consumer first and a fan second. Like, if it's not worth our time and money, then we're not really going to give it any of our time to spend grinding hours on end to level up characters quicker.
That's pretty much me, honestly, so...
Wait, if I enable matchmaking and then invite you guys, let's see.
Only Andrew, because I don't have the game. I don't have the game,
man.
So, which I mean, it's like, and I can just like watch you guys play the game. It's like I could care less if I have the game or not. I can just watch you play the game. because I think it's fun to just watch you play the game rather than actually playing the game with you guys. I don't know. Because if I play, because I'm not sure.
There he is. There's Andrew.
There.
So wait, so Ghosty, you actually don't have Avengers?
No, I don't.
Oh my God, that's painful then, dude. Oh well, you're there in spirit. All right, so now we have me, Andrew, and we're actually doing a match right now. So we're just seeing who can join in the party.
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
I'm gonna switch
Blast. So Blast,
I don't know who I
have
actually.
Send me your
I should probably wait. Am I Black Panther right now? Yeah, I'll try and be Black Panther and see if that works out. Oh yeah, that's right, because you can choose multiple characters now, and that's not restricting. I forgot, so you can do like a whole team of Black Panthers if you wanted to.
I think they actually now you have the option to play as like the same character for all the players. You can now play as like multiple.
Really?
Yeah, that was like the Tachyon Anomaly event, which was so stupid that they made an event, but now it's a permanent feature.
Yeah.
Also, oh my God, I just saw that this guy that we're joining in the party with has champion level 55 Captain America. So that means he grinded 50 more levels after the base level was already capped. So he's going in. So he's like level 105 right now.
He's way more higher than my cap.
I know. I do not grind characters. I just literally get them to the maxed hero level, and then that's it. So. Oh boy.
Dang, you real.
I thought you could be the unwelcome.
All right. So at least we have Andrew on our side helping us out. So that'll be fun. Anyways, in the chat, what do you guys think about Avengers? I think I asked this already, but what are you looking forward to next week? They could show off an update roadmap with Spider-Man. We could see maybe other characters like Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch, or Winter Soldier. I know is a character people want to see.
Yeah.
Maybe like She-Hulk that was leaked. Vision.
Oh, there was a leak of that?
There were the whole character list got leaked before the game came out because they were data mined. They were data mined of like their move sets and stuff and voice lines. So it's like, oh, She-Hulk is confirmed. So the thing is, they're confirmed to be in their production pipeline, but given how poorly the game is done financially, we don't know if they're going to continue to go forward with that. So the only one we know right now that's confirmed is Spider-Man, but officially confirmed they haven't teased anyone else other than him. So if we're to see like Doctor Strange, for example, as the next hero, as like, oh, he's the next major release after Spider-Man, that would be like them saying it officially, but we've already known about that for, you know, a whole year now because it got leaked a year in advance. So let's see, Andrew, who are you again? Are you Iron Man? Oh, you're Hulk. So Andrew's Hulk, I'm Black Panther. We got another guy in the party who's Captain America and an AI who's Iron Man. All right.
Okay.
And Ghosty's being our cheerleader on the sidelines.
I'm gonna be like the guard, making sure that like whatever someone enters in the party, I'm gonna make sure that give me your ticket or whatever, so then I can get you in the party. Or
yes, right. Get you access. Like, hey, he's our guy. If he can't do it, screw it. Who cares? Like, no.
I'm gonna be doing Franco's job since he's not here. So.
I know Franco's he's the best. He's my right hand guy with these streams, but he's working, so he's in our thoughts, in our hearts. Take a spear. All right. I haven't played this. Fun fact, again, I have not played this since I did the live stream event with the expansion release. So this is my next time playing it since the last time you saw me play it onto the channel. So again, that just shows again how little of an end game there is for Avengers to get you really invested in the whole spectrum of the game itself. Oh no, Ghosty, PTSD activated. The Spider Slayers.
Oh, are you Black Panther, Evan?
Yeah, I'm over here fighting these giant spider robots.
Oh, I see you. I got you.
I'm getting demolished. Andrew's over here, tanking out his Hulk. Oh boy.
Just wait until for Spider-Man the final boss is a freaking hunter killer.
Oh my god, dude. Like I think we talked about this in the last stream. It's not gonna be Venom. It's not gonna be Dr. Octopus. It's gonna be Alistair Smythe with the Spider Slayers. Robots. Yeah, it's just Alistair Smythe is the main villain.
Yeah. I will not be surprised if we get Spider Slayers.
Or Man Spider.
Oh boy, that would be the day.
Oh, die already, freaking robot.
They don't go down, dude. There's nothing to get them with. Just spam buttons. Oh my lord.
There's no strategy in this game. Like,
let's see, Marvel G, Evan Falarka, wouldn't it be cool if we got a AAA Iron Man open world single player action adventure game? Yes it would. Yes it would, Marvel G. That or again, Daredevil or even a Black Panther standalone game.
Remedy games. Dr. Switch by Remedy games, please.
Yes! Wait, Ghosty already knows what's up. The Remedy, if you guys don't know, Remedy Games made Alan Wake and Control and Quantum Break, which are all great sci-fi, like, third-person action-adventure games. And literally just do that, but for Doctor Strange. Like, Control is literally already a discount Doctor Strange game if you play it.
Yeah,
and it'd be perfect for that, just for them. Because now I see, like, what they're doing with Marvel Suns, and I'm like, at first I thought it was going to be like Marvel's Persona, and I would be excited if that was the case, but then after seeing the gameplay, I'm like, wait a minute. They're definitely, which is weird, because they said, oh, Marvel's Midnight Suns shares zero mechanics with XCOM, and yet it looks exactly like how I thought it would as an XCOM game, so I don't know. I'm right here, Andrew, I got you. So I don't know how to feel about that with their gameplay format with Midnight Suns. Let me get in the chat, let me know, are you excited for Midnight Suns? Based on the gameplay footage we saw? Next week, by the way, September 7th, we're going to see a gameplay demo of Sabretooth fighting Wolverine and the Hunter. So
it's the same day as Marvel Spider-Man PS4 3rd anniversary.
Yes. So would you guys like to see a live stream of that? A Spider-Man PS4 3-year anniversary live stream, or with John Bubniak, not the remaster version, but with the John version.
Evan is like, can you play the PS4 version of the remaster?
Can the anniversary just give us John back? I would appreciate it.
Oh my god. Yes.
Dude, these spiders won't die. Jesus. They're just damage sponges.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, like it's. Wait. By the way, Evan. I wanted to ask you something. Okay. What was I gonna ask? Okay. So now that you have the last game that you got on the PS5 was Ghost of Tsushima, right? Director's cut.
Yeah, I'm still playing through the director's cut of Ghost of Tsushima, which is great, and spoilers, I guess. The Iki Island expansion takes place after the game's main story. So I already beat the game on the PS4, like back when it released last year, and then I bought the director's cut again on PS5. I know there's the free upgrade, but I wanted to buy it again just to support Sucker Punch. And I got there, and I thought, I already did the main game on PS4 last year, so I don't mind kind of skipping through the story stuff just to get to the Iki Island stuff. And I thought, oh, it's just going to be a little side thing that connects with the other story. But he directly states something that happens at the end of the main campaign. It's like, oh, snap. So you have to really play the whole story first, and then, like the City That Never Sleeps DLC. Like, the City That Never Sleeps DLC is after the main campaign for Spider-Man, right? So the Iki Island expansion is the same thing. It's after the campaign of Ghost of Tsushima, which I didn't know that. So I played through a little bit of Iki Island, and then I quickly traveled back to Tsushima to try and wrap up the main campaign. But it's amazing. Oh my god, it's amazing. On the PS5, it's so much. Like, that's how you do it. Like, that's what the remaster for Peter should have been, or for Spider-Man PS4. Just enhance the base face, not completely change it to something totally different. Whereas this, on Ghost of Tsushima, it's the same game, but 10 times better looking. The DualSense features are incredible. The Iki Island expansion is awesome. The soundtrack slaps. And the 60 FPS performance mode is a night and day difference. Like, it's so good.
Yeah, and I'm assuming the next one you're gonna get is Death Stranding director's cut coming up.
Yeah, I am. I think I've gone on record saying I definitely think that Death Stranding is simultaneously the smartest and stupidest game I think that ever exists. Because Hideo Kojima just predicted 2020. Because Death Stranding came out in 2019, and he literally just predicted what exactly 2020 would be. America is divided, broken, you're trying to reunite it as a postman, delivering stuff by socially distancing yourself from another group of people and civilizations. Like, what the hell, dude? Like, Kojima's a madman, so I don't know what's going on, but he is great, and I feel like I should buy the director's cut, but at the same time, I'm like, do I really want to play that crazy game all over again? I don't know. It was already a mind trip playing it on PS4, but like, should I do it on PS5? I'll think about it. But
oh my god, imagine playing that on PS5. Oh my god,
I'm gonna flip out. Yeah, but right now, Ghost of Tsushima is definitely, like, if you are someone who has not, if you haven't played Ghost of Tsushima yet, then I definitely think your waiting is paid off, because now you can play the best version of it on the PS5 with the director's cut.
Yeah, and then...
However, that's where I would debate, like, so that's what I would say is maybe, like, the opposite for Spider-Man Remaster. Like, well, in my review, like, yeah, if you want, like, the best visual, graphically portrayed version of Spider-Man for the suits and the world and the detail of stuff, yeah, but and the 60 frames per second mode, that's amazing as well with the ray tracing. Yeah, but for whatever reason, the lighting is off in some of the cutscenes, and then, of course, Peter's face is, like, I would say play the PS4 version first, and then play the remaster to say whether or not you prefer John or Ben as Peter.
Yeah, because for me it's like, I will say visually, like in terms of like the more technical aspects of the game, it's totally way superior than the PS4 version for sure.
Yeah, technically and graphically for sure. No comparison.
But when it comes to when it comes to like the actual like the whole like reason of why they did the remaster, just so they can remodel Peter, because they see the new model in Miles Morales. It's like,
I don't know, because it is very weird. And sometimes I will say, like, I go back in certain scenes, like, you know what, I get it. It does look graphically more detailed visually with the way that how his hair looks and some of the expressions look a bit better. But for the most part, like when the emotional scenes hit with the Doc Ock scene and Aunt May, I still prefer John way more than Ben's moments in the campaign. But I'm hoping now that if we see Spider-Man 2 be revealed, then they'll take all that feedback into consideration, update Ben's model, because it was already hinted at by Ben Jordan himself on Instagram. If you guys remember, if you've seen my previous videos, he's like, I'm back to work, right, as Peter. So he's for sure coming back and not John, which is sad for us John fans. But I definitely think that they'll take all that feedback into consideration and say, you know what, we're keeping Ben, but we're going to update him to fit that more older aesthetic that people liked in John and apply it to Ben. So that's what I'm hoping for, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that that's what they'll do. Let's see. I saw someone ask about Shang-Chi. Michael Courtney, hey Evan, have you seen Shang-Chi yet? No, I did not, but it looks really cool.
I haven't either.
I do want to see it. The last movie I saw in theaters was Ford versus Ferrari with my dad in 2019. So I haven't been in the movie theater in 2 years. Since the pandemic hit. So I think the first time I'll go back to theater is either for Venom, Let There Be Carnage, or Spider-Man No Way Home. But I don't know about Shang-Chi. I mean, it looks cool to see, but I don't know if I'm going to go and see it in theaters. Like, I didn't see, oh my god. I still haven't seen Captain Marvel, the movie, at all.
I understand that.
So I'm like, I don't mind skipping movies in theaters or just not seeing movies until they're available on, like, on you know, Disney Plus or on demand or something.
Like, the funny thing is that for me, like, I saw Captain Marvel literally the last day before the movie before they took the movie out of the theaters. So I actually got lucky that I saw Captain Marvel right before they took it out of the theaters.
Oh, we did it! Oh my lord! Again, did any of that? So we just did a whole mission with the squad, with Andrew here in the party, teaming up. Did any of that look fun to you guys? I don't know. Maybe for me, I'm like, I'm just pressing buttons while my mind goes on autopilot, talking about other things. Yes, it's like there's no thought, dude. There's no thought. I don't know.
Exactly, because it's just a bunch of button mashing.
Whereas Genshin, which is why I don't like to compare and contrast, because there's totally different games. But for a live service modeled looter brawler, which is exactly what Genshin is, and that's what Avengers is trying to be. It's fun with Genshin because you can mix and match your players' combat abilities together with all your different teammates, and you can switch on them on the fly like Ultimate Alliance. So there's like a character with fire powers, electric powers, ice powers, water powers, and then you can choose how you can approach an enemy who has certain weaknesses. Like, oh, this enemy's weak to fire. Wait, but he's resistant against electricity, so I got to make sure I spread that out properly with my team. And you got to apply it correctly and level them up each respectively if you want to take out certain enemies in a better way. And you have to think about it strategically while fighting in a fun combat setting. But then this is just like, big spiders go burr, and that's it. Big evil spiders go burr. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm going to be, let's see, I was Black Panther. I'm going to be, who's the weakest? They're way too weak. Kate Bishop and Hawkeye are too weak to use right now, so I'm going to use...
Oh my god, the Archers. The Archers are the weakest ones.
I know, the Archers. Who'd have thunk the Archers are the weakest ones? I'll do Captain America, I guess. Let's see. Yeah. Harrison Brown, what's up, dude? Is Avengers worth it yet? I mean, okay, you, Andrew, and Ghosty go first. I already have my answer, and I reviewed the, latest thing on my channel, so you guys kind of know what my answer is if you've seen that video, but you guys go first. Yeah. Ghosty doesn't even own the game, so that should be telling enough. But Andrew, you're playing it right now with me, so what do you think about it?
Yeah. Well,
and let me know if you guys can hear Andrew. I think you can, but just to double check for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone can hear me.
Yes.
Sorry, but as for me, the game's nothing like that great or anything. I mean, it's okay or average at best, I would say. I mean, there's some good elements, but Square Enix or however, in terms of how they are with this game. Honestly, it's just not what I expected, and I just wish that it could have been better than what we actually got. I mean, even though I haven't finished playing Black Panther, because I've been busy playing Genshin Impact.
Yeah, baby!
Based on what I played so far.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
So far. Based
that's
on what
hilarious.
I played, Black Panther, I think, is way better than the Kate Bishop and Hawkeye campaign or whatever, because those were not that great, if I'm being honest. They were mediocre at best, but Black Panther, from what I've played so far at least, it's like way better, and plus Black Panther's freaking fun to play, way more than freaking Hawkeye and Kate Bishop combined. Like, I'm sorry, but I just have to be honest.
Yes. Because
but if I'm being honest with you, I mean, I think Genshin Impact is more your time than Avengers, because it's a freaking good live service game, and the difference is that you can get stuff for exactly, and you have the option if you wanted to get some items faster.
Yes.
You get that stuff for free if you progress throughout the game. It's like the only difference between that game and Avengers. Whereas with Avengers, you have to freaking pay things.
Pay for everything, dude. Like
animation, like that's so freaking dumb. That's a red flag already, right there.
Instant red flag, because exactly. Genshin, like, if you want to unlock, like, for example, Ball, like the new character, the Raiden Shogun in the game, you can either just keep playing the game, what a shock, and eventually unlock her if you're, if you keep getting the currency of the Primo Gems and stuff to get a chance of getting her, or even, other characters. Or B, pay money for it, but the only reason why that's justified is because it's a free-to-play game. So the only thing you're paying for is, like, the chance of getting characters and, weapons. But you can unlock, experience, you can unlock the currency if you just play the game normally. So it's like, this is just ridiculous how they try and put a paywall above a game you're already paying over $60 for. Or at least if you paid over $60 for it at launch. Now it's at, now you see it's at a super discounted price. Yeah, because they're trying to make their money back because they still lost over $60 million.
Which is actually funny because like I went to the PlayStation Store and I saw that like the extended edition is $30, but then the endgame edition, which is like basically the Game of the Year edition of Avengers, they actually have that one for $60. So it's like, so I'm assuming they want to pay if just the standard edition of Marvel's Avengers, you can just pay like the standard edition for $40,
right,
or $30, and then the ending edition, which is like basically like I guess you can say like I guess you can say it's like Game of the Year edition because it came out like a few days after.
They have I know they if you're to answer that one person's question, is it worth diving into, they have a new, if you don't have the game yet, they just released a new edition for it called the Endgame Edition, where it has, like, skins, and the Black Panther stuff is included now in the base game, and the Hawkeyes, plural. So, you have all the current content mixed with some additional cosmetics to feel it like it's fleshed out more, and I would say, buy that right now, and then Spider-Man will come out in, like, a few months in December, supposedly, so you'll have a more well-rounded experience, but at the same time, it's like, is it worth it compared to another game like Genshin? I would say probably not.
No, I'm down.
You're down? Uh-oh.
Guys, a little
Gotcha.
And well, we know that the next game, the next game that PlayStation is going to be releasing is Horizon Forbidden West in February of 2022.
Yeah, I'm excited for that
so
one.
Evan, so you're excited for Horizon Forbidden West?
Oh, absolutely. They even have Aloy in Genshin, dude. That's how good Genshin is. They just include Aloy as a free character on PlayStation.
Yeah.
That's already telling. So isn't it shocking? Think about this. Isn't it shocking that game, Genshin Impact, it's a brand new game. It's new IP, so to speak. It has been out for over a year now. It's getting close to a full year. But it's still as old as Avengers, pretty much. It's a new, looter brawler JRPG-esque game, open world, and it made over $1 billion. And yeah, it's a free-to-play game. Avengers is Marvel. It's a Marvel property, and yet it lost over $70 million in developer costs. That should tell you all you need to know.
That's just sad.
It's just sad, bro.
That tells you all you need to know. And then meanwhile, of course, our boy Spider-Man PS4, the John Bubniak version, sold over 20 million copies by the end of last year. So now it is officially a $1 billion property, the PS4 game.
Yeah.
The remaster, we don't know for sure how well Miles sold with the bundled with the remaster, but Miles is still selling super well on the PS5 and PS4, but mainly it's selling better on the PS5.
Yeah. Speaking of PlayStation, so we have the PlayStation event on September 9th. That's next week.
Yes.
So a question for, I guess you can say, for both the party and for the chat is that, what are your predictions for the PlayStation event? Like, what do you think is going to show up at the PlayStation Showcase on September 9th? What do you think is going to show up?
So, okay, for sure, God of War Ragnarok and another, update of Horizon Forbidden West, because they just released the pre-order stuff for the game, so they're going to be like, here's Horizon Forbidden West, like, story trailer, because we saw some gameplay of it, so now they'll do, like, an actual story trailer type thing. But then actual gameplay, I think, of God of War Ragnarok might be saved at the end, because they always seem to do that with God of War. If you notice, they ended God of War with the last PlayStation showcase, and some of the other presentations they've had, other E3s, besides 2016 where they opened it with God of War. But Spider-Man, they opened it with Miles Morales for that last PlayStation showcase, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So if they do that for this, I don't know if they'll open it with it. That would be insane. But I feel like they might start with something like that, either, Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man Avengers, and then end the whole... I think the ending, for sure, of the presentation is going to be God of War. I think that's a safe bet, in my opinion, because a lot of people are looking forward to that. Also, A-Right, my guy, yes, Sly Cooper, yes, bring him back. Bring our boy Sly back, please. I'd love to see that.
Yes, please. So God of War... probably something for Spider-Man 2. If we ever get something for Spider-Man 2, I think something.
Yes. Let's see, Symbio, we're literally getting a first step to an open world mode in the upcoming months in Avengers. Maybe. I know the patrol mode is what you're talking about, but I hope that is what it is. Like, I hope they do enough to revitalize the experience with Spider-Man in it, especially since he's going to be a big explorable character, like, with web swinging and stuff. I got you, Andrew.
Yeah. And then I'm definitely expecting something from Naughty Dog to be shown at the PlayStation Showcase for sure.
Really? Ooh, that'd be interesting. I did see a couple of Naughty Dogs tweet about it, for sure. So you think like that Last of Us 2 multiplayer expansion thing, or the standalone Last of Us thing?
Yeah, I think they're gonna showcase probably something for that, and then probably because there was actually reports that apparently a Last of Us remake on the PS5 is happening.
Oh, that.
Yeah, so they might showcase that at the PlayStation Showcase, and probably like I know it sounds insane, but I think they're gonna do like most likely a next-gen upgrade for Last of Us Part 2. Probably.
Right. If they already have the patch for the PS5 for 60 FPS. They did that also with the first Horizon and God of War. But notice they didn't do like a remaster Spider-Man style or like a director's cut enhancement. They just gave it a patch. So I don't know if they'll do that for The Last of Us 2, but they might, like, again, like you said, they might do like the multiplayer thing to expand the universe, since Naughty Dog is teasing it.
I hope for the Last of Us remake they don't pull a Spider-Man PS4 remaster by getting the faces of the TV show actors in the remake.
Oh no! I totally forgot about the remake. Oh, you're right. I forgot about the PS5 remake, dude. Oh, so that means that they could do like a PS5 remake, Last of Us with the Mandalorian, Pedro Pascal, and
Mandalorian.
Ghost Rider. Isn't that Ghost Rider? And isn't it literally Ghost Rider and Mandalorian in The Last of Us?
Yeah.
Diego Luna,
Ghost Rider.
or something Luna, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing Tommy, Joel's brother.
I can't believe they got him to play Tommy. He doesn't even look old enough to play him.
No. I mean, I love them both as actors, but I don't know if they're going to fit. I mean, I think actually, scratch that. I think that Pedro Pascal is going to do great as Joel. I don't know about Diego Luna. Diego Luna's a little bit
like I could definitely see Pedro Pascal, but the other actors I'm very skeptical of because I feel like those are odd choices if you ask me.
And then the girl who's playing Ellie should be interesting to see. I think she's from Game of Thrones.
I think so.
If I recall.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good sign. At least she'll do a good job.
Bella Ramsey, she's in Game of Thrones. So,
even though I haven't seen her in anything.
Now I'm wondering if they'll do that, like a remake situation, or like remaster, just rehaul the face for what's modern with the show, or if what's another game?
Crap, I can't
isn't there like another? Well, wait. There's Last of Us. Sucker Punch is doing Ghost of Tsushima 2, most likely.
Oh wow!
God of War, Horizon. Isn't there another like PlayStation exclusive game I'm forgetting about that's not Spider-Man? It's like a PlayStation like action adventure type thing. No, because it's it's like from another studio who is working on like. I mean, we know that the Insomniac multiplayer game is teased too, but we don't know if that's what they'll show here or Spider-Man, or if Spider-Man 2 is their multiplayer game. I don't think it is, but I think there's like, isn't there another PlayStation studio who's working on like some single-player type thing? No, maybe it might be like an indie thing I'm thinking about, huh?
Ben Studio, the guy from Days Gone.
Maybe, because I don't know if they're working on anything, but yeah, I would like to see more from Ben. I don't know. We're not going to get, Days Gone 2, sadly, but I would like to see something from them.
You guys want to know what just happened to my game?
Oh no! Did it crash?
Well, it only happened for a few seconds. I was going to get a chest, and then for like a few seconds, my whole screen was just black. Like I could see the character icons, but I literally.
That was mine too. Yeah, I thought it was loading at first, but I guess that was a glitch. I don't know, but yeah, it was black for me too.
It was like a.
That's hilarious.
Game.
That's just how the game is.
Share it later.
That's just Marvel's Avengers in full glory.
A messy game, an absolute messy of a game.
Oh boy!
Crap! I'm
getting demolished by these guys.
This guy, Lotus,
die!
I'm gonna get murdered by this fire, dude. Oh my lord! Oh boy!
Oh my god, this guy in the
I
chat.
hate it when you have to fight those machines that shoot out fire. It's so freaking annoying.
Ow!
Repetitive.
Well, I just hate that there's no way to block it, or there's no way to avoid. You just have to keep smashing it until it's, and you have to manually dodge out of the way. But that interrupts the flow of your combos that you're trying to attack it with. All right, thank God.
Heroes says we need Dragonfly in Avengers.
Dragonfly and Avengers win, baby! Yes.
Boy.
This is what the community needs. This is what the game needs. It's what it deserves.
Oh, Black Panther saved me. Right.
Cap, you didn't hit the right spot.
Oh my god, this guy, Melvin Joe says, imagine Marvel's Avengers 2 gets a
Oh my lord. They just skipped Spider-Man. They skipped Spider-Man instead. They just include they just tease the sequel.
Really odd.
Well, it's sad because I know a lot of people are currently not excited for Guardians because they're already so burnt out by Avengers. And meanwhile, I'm like, at least it's not live service. So that's a good step in the right direction.
And at least it's a complete game, cause
and they said there's no DLC, so you're literally buying it at launch and then that's it. So there's no other expansions, there's no cosmetic drops, there's no microtransaction. Literally just the game's out and then that's it. Because they know how much money they lost in Avengers and they can't take that risk again with Guardians. So they just said, you know what, do the game at launch, release it, and then just deal with it. It's done. It's done.
Yeah. Oh, this guy, the Resident Evil player on the chat says, Genshin Impact.
Oh my gosh, it's so crazy up here.
Thor's demolishing the stand.
Crap.
Whoa! Oh my god, that was insane. But we did it.
Okay.
Let's see, Symbiote says... Symbiote just left a comment. I missed it. Let's not forget if there weren't so many issues out there in the real world that live service would be better applied for the game. Well, of course, that's without question. Like, they had a lot of problems with the delay, and then, of course, COVID, and they also nearby in, California, because they're in Redwood City, they had the forest fire issues here, which was pretty bad. And, of course, if things were normal, maybe the game might have been better, but the fact is, the game still is what it is, Nothing's changed. And you see other developers thriving during these circumstances, so if they are, why aren't Crystal? So I don't know if that's a good, example to use. But at the same time, I understand what you mean because it's a different project. It's a larger scale. So hopefully they'll be able to try and improve things in a better way at a consistent rate, as we get closer to next year and maybe closer when Spider-Man comes out. But I mean, it's already been a year now, and the game still is kind of in a poor state. Just now it has Black Panther in it. So I don't know. I would hope it gets better, but we will see.
This guy, Resident Evil player in the chat says, Evan, in Genshin Impact, who's the better main character to us, Lumine or Aether?
So, okay, you're asking the hardest question for me, dude, because I love the guy who voices Aether, Zach Aguilar. He's actually a great voice actor, but I chose Lumine because I thought, the whole game's about what else? Anime waifu, so why not choose the one that's part of the main character roster? But also, it's because I feel like it's kind of cool that even in a game where it's really about you and making decisions and choosing how you want to play it with different characters and the elements that they use, the main game is prominently female-centric, which I think is pretty cool because all the characters are so well written. It's not even just about, anime waifus. No, that's just like a joke aspect of it. But the cool thing is that they're actually really good, well-written characters. Like the other day, I just beat the expansion, which that's an expansion. The Inazuma stuff, that's an expansion. I just beat the storyline with Ball, the Electro Archon. And oh my god, her story is incredible. Not just about like she's a really gorgeous-looking character, but just simply the fact that her narrative of being this god of trying to strive for eternity in her nation, keeping the peace, but also not knowing whether or not that's doing a good thing for her people, and being convinced, like, maybe you should think about this, and, like, take a look back, like, am I the monster here, or am I being a hero? It's really good. Like, it's really good how they handled, like, those story beats with all these characters and their narratives, and they're all well-written and well-oriented. But, like, yeah, I chose Lumine for my main character, and Aether, I think it feels like more sense for Aether to be evil, because I know in the trailers it's canon that Aether looks like he's the main protagonist, and he's trying to save Lumine, but I chose Lumine trying to save Aether, because he's, like, evil he's, like, not evil per se, but he's, like, against you in some parts, and he's, like, just finish your journey like I have, then you'll understand. Like, I feel like that makes more sense than for the brother to say that than the innocent sister, like, or if the sister turns evil and she's all powerful, that'd be cool too. It works either way, but I don't know, I find it kind of cool, like, Lumine's trying to save her brother from all this stuff. Like, he got corrupted pretty much.
And also because you like the voice actors of Lumine.
Yes. Sarah Miller-Cruz is perfect.
Yeah, everyone in Genshin Impact, honestly, everyone does a great job voicing characters.
Right. All right, Moritaka Ishida, my boy. Evan, what gameplay features do you want to see for the black suit in Marvel Spider-Man 2? Oh, man. So many. So many. You already know me. First off, air tricks, rehaul, from the ground up. We already went over this, but the air tricks in Spider-Man PS4 were added at the very end of development. I just realized I'm Captain America again. Shoot. I didn't change out. Well, I'll change suits. I didn't change out of my character form. Whoops.
And we have two Thors as well.
Let me choose... Let's see. I'll choose this suit, I guess. Ultimate Patriot. This looks a bit better, actually. Yeah, air trick, like Spider-Man PS4's air tricks were added at the very end of that game's development, but they were added at the very beginning of Miles Morales, which is why his traversal feels more smooth. Although the traversal in Spider-Man PS4 is still great, it's just that Miles feels better, right? So now that they have all that foundation set up for Miles, and now that they know what to do for the sequel, likely playing as both Peter and Miles, yeah, I definitely think that we're going to get, like, really aggressive-looking air tricks, a rage mode with the black suit. I know a requested feature I think a lot of people are asking for that I've seen is that they want to have each costume in the game, no matter what it is, like even if it's like undies Spider-Man, have like a black suit variant. So they want to see like black suit undies Spidey, or like, you know.
Or even the Fantastic Four Bagman suit.
Yeah, black suit Bagman, you know.
That would be funny.
Of course, more aggressive combat, like, I would say you can keep the gadgets, because I like using the gadgets, but, use more like the black suit powers, like he's faster, he's stronger, maybe like a Web of Shadows route where he uses the tentacles and stuff. I'd like to see that.
One of the air tricks of Peter Parker is him giving the middle finger.
Yes, he flips off the camera. That'd be amazing.
Where
oh
you
man!
Press it and Peter does the emote.
Yeah, he does the dance.
He does the dance.
He does the Bully Maguire dance.
The Bully Maguire. Oh my god, that'll be funny.
That's what everyone wants to see in No Way Home, just Bully Maguire return. Oh, someone asked.
Which, by the way,
let's see. Oh, sorry, Oh wait, you go first, Ghosty, and then Melvin Bijou. I see you're asking about Gotham Knights. I'll answer that after Ghosty.
Okay. Which, by the way, speaking of No Way Home, apparently there's been rumors or reports that apparently the second trailer of No Way Home will apparently come out in October. Apparently.
I can see it happening.
And this one might actually include potentially, it's not 100% confirmed, but it might include potentially the appearance of the two Spider-Men, Tobey and Andrew, as like a money shot of the trailer or something.
Oh yeah, that's the leak is that they'll do like a cool team-up shot, back to back with each other, fighting off all the villains. That seems like something, I don't know, again, very fan service-esque, very fan fiction-like, you know, wouldn't it be cool if Tobey and Andrew and Tom teamed up in one movie? Like, yes, 6-year-old John Watts, director of this visionary character, I guess it would. But he died in the last movie, dude! He died! Doc Ock and Green Goblin died! What are you talking about? So, like, I don't know, man. So, but, like, again, if you want to have, like, that cool, like, turn your brain off fan service moment, like, cool seeing Tom, Andrew, and Tobey all on screen, yeah, that'll be fun to see for sure. But I'm such a cynic when it comes to the logic of these movies. Like, what does this mean? How does this work? Why is Tobey not as old as Alfred Molina? Or why does he look younger, like if they de-age him like Alfred Molina? Why is JJ... Again, this makes no sense even, that J.K. Simmons, in the MCU version of the Spider-Man universe, is J. Jonah Jameson in that world. But it's not the J. Jonah Jameson from the Raimi movies, but it's a different version, yet he's played by the same actor. But then Alfred Molina's here, who is the same person from that same universe who died. And he confirmed that months ago, so I'm lost, dude. I don't know, bro. There's so much confusing factors. I'm confused. But mainly to answer Melvin's question about the Gotham Knights stuff. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I was a little bit left, like, I need to see more, you know, from my reaction when I first saw the initial gameplay. Like, my reaction, if that's even on the channel, if you want to check it out. At the very least, I'm looking forward to that more than the Suicide Squad game. Which is shocking, because I love Rocksteady, but Suicide Squad seems like a very odd, group for Rocksteady to make a game for. And, I feel like it might be like an Avengers-style game. I don't know if it's live service. Gotham Knights is not live service, which is good, but we don't know too much about Suicide Squad yet, so I'm more concerned about Suicide Squad than I am for Gotham Knights, but at least you'll be able to play Gotham Knights, not live service, single player or co-op, but weirdly enough, it's 2-player co-op instead of 4-player co-op, so that's a bit strange. Yeah, if you're gonna have all 4 Gotham Knights, but you only play as 2 of them at once, if you have a friend, that is.
That's kind of...
So, like, if I want to do it with Andrew right now, instead of 4 players like Avengers on all at once, it's 2 players, so I'm Robin and Andrew's Red Hood, and then Nightwing and Batgirl aren't even, like, they're not even AI, they're just not in the game at all. So, which is, I don't know. Like, it could work or it could not work, so I have to see more of it to find out for sure.
Yeah, like, imagine it, like...
what about you, Ghosty and Andrew? Like, what DC fandom, mainly, I'm more excited for anything than for the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson.
Oh my god! I'm so freaking hyped for that movie. I'm so excited.
For once, and you never hear me say this, I've always say, you guys should know, like, in all my streams, I always say I'm a gamer first and a moviegoer second. For DC, though, oh my god, the Batman is, like, I need to see that movie, like, right now. Like, I cannot stop thinking about it ever since we saw that trailer. More so than Gotham Knights, more so than Suicide Squad. No, the Batman looks insane.
Yeah, and especially...
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, like, and especially with the stuff that they mentioned about the movie apparently being like very horror, very like graphical type of movie, and like it's gonna be rated R, so that's like, oh my god, like this is gonna be like the greatest Batman movie ever. Like, oh my god,
it's gonna be a masterpiece.
I hope so.
It's gonna be as Michael Fassbender would say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cinema.
Yes. Cinema.
Cinema. And that's crazy, like, for me, because I care about, like, obviously, like, if, this should be a fact for anyone who's wondering. If they reveal Marvel Spider-Man 2 during the PlayStation showcase, No Way Home's just off my radar for life. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, if they show Marvel Spider-Man 2, Black Suit Spider-Man with a better-looking Ben Jordan Peter Parker model and, like, a late 2022 release date with Black Suit, you know, the first look at the advanced suit, Black Suit, you know, No Way Home just does not exist. Like, that's not even a question. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, A-Right, I see me doing work as Cap. Yeah, I meant to switch out because I already played as Cap in the last mission, but yeah, I'm playing him in at least a better-looking suit. Also, anyone who's tuning in, welcome. Hope you're having a really good Saturday afternoon. We're just playing some Marvel's Avengers to celebrate the game's one-year anniversary. It officially released last year on September 4th, 2020. I'm here with my boys from the Spidey Squad, Ghosty and Andrew, Spidey Outcast. Andrew is in the game playing with me. Ghosty is on the sidelines just having fun. But we're also talking about the game, some other games like DC games, and also Spider-Man likely being revealed next week either for Marvel's Avengers or Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Or just whatever we want to talk about. So that's what Genshin Impact, movies, games, the shows, Disney Plus stuff, which I have not actually seen. I haven't been keeping up with the What If stuff with the Doctor Strange or the Murder Mystery one. I haven't seen it. I know what happens in the Murder Mystery one. Like, I didn't mind getting spoiled for that one. But I don't know, like, everyone's saying that the Doctor Strange one's the best one, and I haven't seen it yet, so I'm curious.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out.
You still need to watch the latest 2 episodes. I haven't gotten around.
Because episode 1 was like, which I don't understand why people are like, what if episode 1 and 2 are bad because they just character swapped the characters, you know, they just swapped, like, what if this character was this character, you know, that's not really too innovative, but I thought that's a good little first entry point into the show. Like, oh, what if Peggy Carter was Captain America, or, you know, Captain Britain, whatever. It's like, oh, that's an interesting concept. And then they go a little bit crazier with what if T'Challa was Star-Lord? Like, whoa, okay, that's a big gap, you know, step forward. But then number 3 is like, what if the Avengers died or something? And then what if number 4, like, what if Doctor Strange did something? Like, I don't know the premise, but like, I guess it's like, what if he was evil? I don't know for sure, but.
No, the premise of episode 4 is that what if Doctor Strange lost his soul instead of his hands? That's what happened.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. Because apparently, like, okay, so I'm gonna give a bit of a small spoiler if you don't mind. Episode 4.
Oh, go for it. Spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen What If Episode 4. Mini spoilers, I guess.
Spoilers.
I don't mind getting spoiled, so. You can tell me if you want, but for anyone else, just in advance.
Yeah, you can just like mute the stream or just get out of the stream so that you don't get off you. Okay, so episode 4 basically talks about how the Rachel McAdams character, like Doctor Strange, like.
Oh, Rachel McAdams?
Yeah, that character. The What If episode actually dies. Because apparently she's like, because in that universe, her death is an absolute something that must happen in every time. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so
that's dark.
And that basically, led to Stephen Strange basically like losing like his humanity, losing his soul, because he's trying to go back. he's trying to like go back and trying to like stop her death, but even all his attempts, like it's all for vain. Like it's nothing. It's
I see. It was meaningless.
Yeah, it's
or she didn't have to die, but she died anyways. I see.
Yeah.
And he what? So he's like trying to bring her back or something?
Well, that's like basically the first half of the episode. It's just him
trying
to like, get her back. Yeah, but then the Ancient One comes in, and then she basically tells to the Strange that her death is an absolute point. Like it
wow.
That happened.
That's a bit dark.
And like basically, and like the second half of the episode, basically so the Ancient One basically splits Strange into like two personalities, like two different people. One that like apparently like gone over, Rachel McAdams' character death, and the other is like one that's just like still trying to find a way to stop her death. And so basically, I guess you can say the evil Doctor Strange, he goes to like a place where like he basically absorbs all kinds of like evil, Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh, like get more power and stuff.
Yeah, get more powers basically. Okay. And so he basically becomes like all
I just realized there's two Thors.
That's hilarious. Two Thors, oh my god. Yeah, and so basically, he obviously becomes evil, and then there's like, apparently there's a confrontation with like the evil Doctor Strange and the good Doctor Strange, and then at the end, evil Doctor Strange kills by absorbing the good Doctor Strange into him, so now he has like both of his
Supreme Sorcerer Supreme. Supreme Square.
Exactly, that's that. Yeah, Supreme Doctor Strange is what they call him in the episode.
Oh, they actually call him Supreme Doctor Strange? Oh, I was just joking. That's actually cool. Nice.
Yeah, that's actually the name of that version of the character. And then the final, which is like the craziest thing ever. So the final part of the episode is him basically like trying to like, I think it was like trying to go back and like stopping Rachel McAdams' character death, but then it all turns out that it's already too like the timeline.
She dies regardless.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah, she dies regardless. And then basically like all going in rage and basically like okay, so here like that basically like creates like I guess like a dome or whatever to like close himself in, and then the Watcher comes in and he intervenes.
Okay.
So the Watcher actually sees him, and Doctor Strange is like, please help me stop all of this. And the Watcher is like, I'm sorry, but already too late. And then he basically like, he leaves him all alone, and then the episode ends.
So it's like an endless circle, like she's gonna die no matter what, and he just did all that for nothing, pretty much.
Yeah, wow. And he's like basically all alone, like he's the only one in that universe alive.
That's sad.
Like that's basically the end of the episode.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a really dark episode.
Sounds good though. I'm excited now to check it out.
Yeah, everyone says that that's the best episode of the series so far, and no wonder why. But yeah, I believe the next episode is going to be, I think it's going to be, because one of the episodes is actually going to be, okay, so for anyone who's watching the stream, the spoilers are over, so in case for the people that...
spoiler rant done. Ghosty did his job. Yes.
Yeah, and yeah, so basically the next episode, because I know one of the episodes is going to be freaking Marvel Zombies, but I'm so looking forward to that one.
That one's going to be interesting. That's where it gets a bit crazy, like, oh, what if this character was this character? What if something happened different? What if zombies? Like, whoa, okay, wow, like, that's a big leap.
Yeah, and apparently one of the characters, Spider-Man specifically, is going to be like a zombie hunter or something.
Yeah.
Interesting in that. Which, by the way, that Spider-Man is apparently not voiced by Tom Holland. Really.
Right. And Yuri Lowenthal also sadly confirmed he's not Spider-Man.
Oh my.
Because people are like, wait, Josh Keaton was Chris Evans. He played Captain America, Steve Rogers. So is that gonna mean that Yuri can be Spider-Man? And it's like, no. He said he's not involved.
No, he's not involved. That would have been awesome, honestly, if he actually voiced
I'd be hyped.
Spider-Man. Even though I can understand, because it would be kind of weird, because his voice is like a little too old to play a version of the character who's supposed to be young, and so But yeah.
You know how hyped that would be, though? Like, who else, though, could they choose to be Spider-Man? Like, he's been literally Spider-Man. He's likely gonna, which I'm not, I'm gonna be conflicted if Yuri voices Spider-Man in the Avengers game, because at that point, why isn't it just the same version from Insomniac's game if they're gonna bring in the same guy who voices him? But then again, he voices Spider-Man in the mobile game, Future Evolution, Ultimate Alliance 3, Spider-Man PS4, and Miles Morales. So it's like, why would you use anyone but Yuri? What are you doing, Marvel? Like, if you're gonna use, like, who else they could use? Like, who are they gonna use to voice Spider-Man in the What If episode of the Zombies? Because Spider-Man's gonna be in that one. Toby, he comes back just to voice Peter in that.
Oh my god.
He's not in No Way Home, but he's in What If. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. But yeah, like,
oh,
and
boy.
so like, but yeah, like when it comes to like, because I think like my favorite voice actor of Spider-Man is easily Yuri Lowenthal.
Yes.
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, like
this thing is not
in the PS4
being destroyed. I just realized.
How is it this thing isn't breaking?
He's not. It's a glitch or something. I have no idea.
It's driving me nuts. This just proves how messy this game is.
It's so bad. The mission structure just hurts my soul. Oh man.
So like,
oof.
Yeah. So like.
All right.
So
But I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, for sure. Like, you know, when Spider-Man's included in Avengers or Marvel Spider-Man 2 or the What If episode, like I'm always looking forward to see something new with our friendly neighborhood wall crawler. But at the same time, like if it's bad, then I'm like no.
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's see. A-Right. Avengers and Spidey not being connected is still the biggest missed opportunity. Thank you. Yes. A-Right. Absolutely.
Yes.
Imagine
right.
Kamala showing up in the Miles game. Yes. Why not? That would have been excellent. And granted, it's the hardest thing. It's so different to manage the games versus the movies because the games are made by different developers. But you remember, like all of us hardcore fans who I know all you are watching, remember all the way back in early 2016, remember this when Bill Roseman said with Brian Intar, like, oh, this is like our Marvel's Iron Man. You know, like the MCU, like this is kickstarting our brand new era into Marvel games. And everyone thought, including myself and all you, probably thought Marvel Game Universe. Marvel Game Universe. Marvel Game Universe. Because he's like, this is the start. Spider-Man's going to kick it off, and then all of a sudden we're going to get Avengers with Crystal. And then Guardians with Eidos. And then they're going to connect into one big Infinity War type game. Probably 5 years down the line, which would be insane. But no, instead we...
No.
And, you know, I get it. It's very hard for them to manage all that stuff. But, like, come on. That would just be the coolest thing if they had done that. Because now, like I said, it's going to be... I think this is a glitch, because this panel is not getting destroyed. But, you know, now if we see... So if we see Spider-Man in Avengers, and he's voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, then I'm going to be completely confused. What just happened? I think the game... I think someone quit.
Reloaded our checkpoint.
Oh my lord.
Oh my lord.
Game of the Year 2020 question mark. Great, doing it again.
Greatest game ever.
Greatest game of all time. So good. No boy.
It's the greatest.
Yeah, you know, like if they bring in Yuri in, and he's voicing Spider-Man, and he's teaming up with the Avengers, but it's like, you had Spider-Man right there, Marvel, with the one you already did. You don't have to use another version. You can just do this the same one you already made a game for. I don't know. So I like again. That's why I want either Josh Keaton, Christopher Daniel Barnes, or maybe some slight miracle. Neil Patrick Harris to come back and voice Peter in Avengers.
In Avengers.
Need it. Would love to see it.
This guy, Resident Evil Play in the chat says, Evan, who will win in the fight between Tom Hardy's Venom versus Bully Maguire?
Tom Hardy's Venom versus Bully Maguire? Oh boy. Is the game glitching for any of you? What's happening here? I just see a screen. Oh no, guys. Is the glitch? Whoa! Oh god. Oh boy. This is all captured live, so record it if you need to. If you need evidence for how bad of a state the game's still in. You know, Tom Hardy versus Bully Maguire. Well, let's see. Tom Hardy was also Bane, but in the Venom movie, he's kind of a lightweight as Eddie Brock, to be honest. He's not really that bodybuilder type guy. He just does meditation and stuff. He eats a lot of food. He eats lobsters whenever he wants to. So, Bully Maguire has some spunk on him, though. He has sass, you know? And even without the black suit, he just roasts you. He's like, you're trash, Brock. He could just say that to Tom Hardy, and then it's over. So I think it's a wrap. Although if you mean Tobey's Spider-Man versus Tom Hardy's Venom, then he couldn't even go up against Topher Grace's Venom, you know? Without New Goblin's help. I mean, he was able to fight him one-on-one a bit with the sound cage at the finale, but really he had a hard time going up against him for the most part. So if he were to fight Tom Hardy's Venom, he might get his torso ripped in half. Like he might get ripped in half himself.
My God. Imagine
same thing with Tom Holland. If Tom Holland saw him, he'd probably crap his pants. He's like, whoa! Or if he just jokes with him a lot, like kind of like the Spider-Man 2000 Venom. Spider-Wuss, come out to play! Then that would be a fun, different story.
Imagine if they actually went with Tom Hardy's Venom and Spider-Man 3 instead of Topher Grace. Like, how different would that have been, actually?
I would be like, wow. Which is funny, because Topher Grace has gone on interviews like, I didn't feel like I was the right pick. But he was very respectful of the source material and stuff, which is awesome. But it's like, the writing, again, it all relates to the writing. It's never about the actors. It's not even about the director. It's about the writing and the producing of the whole project itself. For a game, movie, TV show, whatever. If the writing is on point, then that's what matters most.
Yeah.
That's why the character of Eddie Brock didn't really feel that right in Spider-Man 3. But in interviews, he's talking about, like, comic aesthetic Eddie Brock. Like, he's a very, like, he wants to do good, but by a very self-serving way. It's like, that's Eddie. He gets it. He's like, I'm not really that buff, but Sam Raimi said he wanted, like, a polar opposite to Tobey for this version. He got it, which is great.
Yeah.
You know, he got, like, a more cocky attitude and more, you know, go-get-him type of way instead of, like, Tobey was more reserved and stuff as Peter.
Yeah.
But then he's like, I got you, JJ. Edward Brock, sir. Edward Brock Jr., you know, like that. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
So good. I love the little you know, snarky, smug douchebag vibe. Like, it's Edward Brock, sir. Edward Brock Jr., like, and, like, he's so saucy about it. Like, that's great.
The cell has been destroyed.
Yeah.
Like, that's iconic in my eyes. Like, his performance with it is just so funny. Like, you can't help but, like, you know what? That's actually good. Not great, obviously, but the writing wasn't that great. But the performance that Topher did, I thought, like, it's me more the... But at the same point, like, he did his best with what he was given. And this is the same thing with, you know, Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio and Tom Holland in Far From Home. Like, I hate that movie. I think it's garbage. But that's not the actor's fault. That's not the, you know... That's not the, you know, supervisor's fault of Marvel, because, you know, it's a Sony movie. It's mainly the writers and... the higher-ups deciding what to do with that, so it's like, we'll see. Yes, Aya Diana, I would love to see buff Eddie Brock in live action. We still haven't gotten him. Tom Hardy is buff as you'll get. It's close enough, but not like, bodybuilder buff, like The Rock buff.
Be careful with your opinion of it, because we don't want to piss off the MCU Spider-Man stand for whatever.
I know, I'm gonna rile up MCU Twitter so badly with this, I'm sorry.
Everyone's safe at the end.
Oh my God.
I'm already public enemy number one when it comes to Spider-Man stuff, so...
oh my God, this person
or at least Spider-Man stuff relating to maybe the MCU, because I mainly talk about the games, but whenever the MCU stuff does come up, then I become public enemy number one. Then it's a problem.
Yeah. This person, Jose Calvillo, says, who's your favorite live-action Spider-Man?
Tobey. But that's not like Raimi shill bias. That's just because the first movie is my favorite. It's iconic. It started off the whole superhero genre. Besides, you know, X-Men 2000 came out in obviously 2000, but Spider-Man 1, you know, 2002, that changed everything.
Yeah,
it's safe to say like that really left a huge impact on a lot of people. I'll be Hawkeye, I guess. He's so low leveled, I'm gonna die.
Like, even Tobey Maguire is my favorite live-action version of the character, Andrew Garfield is my favorite actor to play Spider-Man, honestly.
Yes, he's easily the most talented of the actors.
Yeah.
Like, his acting range is incredible. Just watch The Social Network, and then you'll understand how good of an actor he is.
Yeah, Social Network! Oh my God, he was so good in that movie, man. Like, oh my God. Like,
die doing these missions. Let's do this.
Because like, okay, so like, even though nothing against Tom Holland, because he is a good actor, like Tom Holland can.
Yeah, he is
act,
good.
sure.
Have you seen
Yeah.
Not Cherry, but like the movie he did before Spider-Man, The Impossible?
Yes, I saw that movie. Oh my god, he's so good. He's also in the. What's this one? Still of Old Time with Robert Pattinson. He was in that one too.
Oh yeah, Good Time. No, wait. Oh wait, isn't it Good? No. Robert Pattinson was in a movie called Good Time. The one that with Tom Holland was like Devil or something.
The Devil of All Time. That's
the Devil of All Time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, he's really good in that
movie. I did
movie,
see that one. That one is pretty good. His accent was.
Yeah, and so.
Robert Pattinson's accents are insane sometimes in these movies he does. He's like.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, not stereotypical, but it's like, you know, like, yeah, I'm here, so boy, you gotta get out of my church, like, nothing like that, but it's, like, very, like, you know, on the nose, but, like, Tom actually, he's, like, a chameleon sometimes. He's really good with mishing his accents, although I will say his accent in, the Batman, Roberts, Will Pete's dialogue we heard from him sound great.
Yeah, like, it's actually so funny how, like, both Robert Pattinson and Tom Holland were in the same movie, and they're playing two of the most iconic characters of all time, Batman and Spider-Man.
Batman versus Spider-Man in a church or something.
Yeah, like, but yeah, like, I will say, like, like, in terms of, like, who I think is the most talented actor out of the three, I will say easily Andrew, because, like, you can tell that the guy, like, put his heart out when it comes to, like, playing Spider-Man, because even in, like, I don't know if you've seen this, the deleted scene that they have for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 where, like, he meets with his father, like, damn, like, Andrew really give it out, and yeah, like,
I know it's such a weird scene that makes no sense, but the acting he did was incredible, so it's like, what are they doing? Why do they have to hurt Andrew like this? He's doing his best with what they're giving. Again, like, that's a perfect example. Like, do you think that writing makes any sense of his dad being alive? No, but the performance he gave was excellent. The writing was garbage, but the actors are doing a great job. So that's how exactly what I feel with Far From Home. Like, the writing is terrible in that movie, but Tom did fine with his acting. Jake was fine with the role he was given. John Favreau was John Favreau. You know, just being Happy Hogan, like whatever. But nothing about like that stood out to me. Like, that's a great movie. Like, I'm like, not in my eyes. But everyone has their own opinion. Oh yeah, Andrew.
You'll be the first wave. My agents will follow and secure the base as you make your way through.
I see. Oh no.
Oh Jesus.
We're still. Do you know how long we've been streaming for? I may end soon, but let's.
We'll need
how
to hit the
long?
security checkpoint first and clear it out. Once you strike, you'll have
okay,
to
we'll do a couple more matches.
We'll bring everyone running. Everyone get in position. Ready. Awaiting your signal.
Yeah, like
I also don't know if I'm with Andrew or in the party yet. I'm playing Hawkeye right now, but I don't know if
Roger that, Commander.
I just realized Hawkeye can't double jump. Oh god.
Oh god, but yeah. And so like Evan, so like okay, so when you saw the announcement of Marvel's Avengers, known as the Avengers.
Sorry, Michael Courtney. Evan, do I want to see Logan Lerman as Spider-Man in Marvel's Avengers? I mean, I like to see him as Spider-Man in live action because he's a great actor. Anyone have seen Perks of Being a Wallflower? See that for Logan Lerman.
Oh my god, that's a great movie.
Excellent. Yes.
Yeah, like that.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's great in that. I don't know if you play him in a video game, but in the movies, I would like to have seen him be Spider-Man. Tom's fine too, but you know, Logan would just be great.
Yeah, he was to me like I think he was like one of the most like requested fan casts for Spider-Man before he joined the MCU.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, him and Asa Butterfield were the two big ones. Oh, and Dylan O'Brien, who I was actually kind of rooting for at one point. Maze Runner and Teen Wolf, or not Teen Wolf, but or is it Teen Wolf? A wolf of sorts.
Yeah.
Is it Teen Wolf?
Yeah, he was.
Or am I blanking? It is Teen Wolf.
Yeah,
okay.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dylan O'Brien is great too. All those picks were great, but I was like, just get him in the universe and we're good. But like, yeah, I would like to have seen Logan Lerman as Peter for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been really interesting. So Evan, like,
when you saw the announcement of, you know, since we're on the 1-year anniversary of Marvel's Avengers,
yes.
What were your first thoughts when you saw the announcement of Marvel's Avengers all the way back in 2017? What were your first early thoughts of the game when it was announced?
I thought the same thing, like Marvel Game Universe, like this is it. We're doing it, like here we go, because they have Spider-Man, and then they have we were still waiting for Spider-Man when they showed the reveal trailer for the Avengers Project. It was still called the Avengers Project, and we were there, seeing the trailer, and like, oh cool, you know, not really anything to talk about at all. It's just a little teaser showing their weapons, and made by Crystal Dynamics, so we know it was going to be AAA. But then we heard the little rumor about they're making microtransactions. Like, oh, that might just be a funny, because people got to keep paying attention. That's what I'm saying. Pay attention to my videos, or at least to the news of the game, because we knew all the way back in 2017, like they're looking for a brand monetization specialist, which is what the job description was saying for their game. And it's like, does that mean microtransaction? Like, nah, that can't be that bad. No. Oh, what some people thought. I'm like, nah, they're gonna have microtransactions for sure. And then what do you know? They doubled down on the microtransactions so hard with this game, and it backfired on them completely. So, what could have been when we saw the main reveal was when the A-Day demo happened in 2019. When we saw the Golden Gate Bridge demo, or the trailer for it, and we thought, oh, well, if we see more of an extended gameplay of that, then maybe we'll be assured a bit more as to what the game is, with the single-player narrative and the structure, and some co-op elements, right? Some co-op stuff just on the side. But then they said, oh, it's years to come content with ever-escalating threats. That was the first initial thing on the reveal trailer in 2017. Like, does that mean live service? Well, it's like, well, live service games like Destiny are fun. Maybe if they do the formula right, it could be great. And then no, they just banked on they banked on the brand recognition instead of the game itself being good. And I've said this numerous times on several streams. They did it where they try to serve the characters first and the game second, instead of serving the games first and the characters second. Meaning that they just made the game because the characters are there, and not like, oh, this is a good game just because the game formula is good. No, they made a game that was bad and only banked on the Avengers as the brand identity to sell the game to people. Like, again, Spider-Man PS4 is just a good game because Spider-Man's in it, right? Why is it good? It's good because the story's good. It's good because the combat's fun. It's good because the open world is extremely interesting to explore, and it's gorgeous. It's good because the soundtrack slaps. It's good because the character of Peter Parker's also done justice. But the game itself, you're playing it for the experience. Playing that game in that standard action-adventure formula works. And that's what worked with Spider-Man and Batman and the other games in the past. And Avengers thought, well, we could do that and multiplayer, which would be fun, but then they banked on all the live service stuff with this. What we're doing right now, grinding, looting, grinding, combat, more grinding, more looting, more grinding, more grinding, more combat, more looting, looting on grinding, grinding on looting, looting and grinding and grinding and looting. It never ends. Like, that's what this game is, and it's not a good structure for a live service model of this formula for characters of this magnitude. You know? And that's why a game like Genshin is succeeding where Avengers is failing. Because that game, Genshin, is a fun game to play. Avengers is not. But the promise, that reveal that still has in my eyes, you know, like, that will forever be, like, what could have been back in the day, seeing that reveal trailer. Like, Marvel Game Universe, Spider-Man from Insomniac, Avengers from Crystal, they're going to team up together in the next game, you know, but we never got it, so.
Yeah, that's going to be Evan that's going to be Evan Fularka next video, is why Genshin Impact successful when one was Avengers is a failure.
I mean, I already did, like, a video about why you should play Persona 5, and that got no attention at all, but it's like, you're missing out! I'm telling you, you got your game, 2020 Game of the Year isn't even a Marvel game, it's not even Miles Morales, it's Persona 5 Royal, so go play that, and Strikers, which would have been my Game of the Year this year if Ratchet & Clank didn't release, but, Persona 5 remains superior, and that is a fact.
Yeah.
Whoa! AIM is retreating to the main structure. Everyone heard that one. You gotta run them scared.
Their Quinjet is grounded. They've gathered the more valuable field assets at a hangar nearby.
That was nice of them. Let's work for us.
And it's like, I get it, because, again, all the developers have to work out their own stuff with the other teams and all that, and it's super hard. to do that with a game compared to a movie, since the movies can be handled in a normal way with different directors taking on a project, but it's still a movie. A game's a game, so the whole structure is different with each developer getting their hands on the titles and the properties. But yeah, it's like, come on, like, you wouldn't tell me that an Infinity War-esque style Marvel game with all the previous Marvel titles building up to one major event developed by, like, Insomniac, for example, would sell, like, over, you know, 20 million copies and make over $1 billion, just like Spider-Man did on PS4. And that was one game with one character. And that was exclusive. It was an exclusive game on one platform. It still sold more than Avengers, because keep in mind, the guy who's in charge, Yosuke Matsuda, the head of Square Enix, remember, he said that Avengers was going to outsell and outperform both Spider-Man PS4 and the Batman Arkham games all together. Because Avengers, like, oh, it's so great, it's going to be a great game, it's going to be the best thing you've ever seen. Like, you, sir, are a liar, or you just don't know how to keep your mouth shut. Because it's like, they don't know how to promote it to a general audience of consumers. They're just going about it from, like, that brand perspective. Like, Marvel sells. Therefore, no matter how this game is, people will buy it because it's Marvel. And he got proven wrong. He got proven majorly wrong because it didn't sell at all. It lost money. It still lost money. So that's a problem.
Thank you, Avengers.
Yeah.
Like this, we stand a fighting chance. Finally, we're back, Fury.
Yeah. Like,
oh boy.
It's like they knew, like they thought, oh, if we make an Avengers game, it's gonna be the best-selling thing ever. Like they had that mindset where, like, oh, it's an Avengers game, they're gonna buy it anyways. And
exactly. Like right now, like, and Ghosty, you make a great point. And, oh, I see people can't hear Andrew, but I think you can still hear Ghosty. Because Andrew switched from his phone to his PlayStation because he was having internet connections. But Andrew's great, and we were having fun playing, but we kind of got separated, sadly. But next time, when Andrew's internet's more stable, we'll be able to hop on again with Genshin, with Ghosty, because Ghosty does have Genshin, so that'll be fun. Or we're still waiting for it, Among Us, whenever that releases on PS5.
Which, by the way, yesterday, I just checked yesterday, they actually had, like, physical copies of Among Us on PlayStation on Amazon. They have those things for
because they're doing it like they're putting out like collector's editions for Among Us, which is an indie game, but they're putting out like those big budget collector's editions for that game. So it's like they're going for it for sure. Oh no! Okay, good. I meant to switch my hero. I'm gonna be K. Let's see. Wait, chat. Actually, chat. You choose. Chat quickly. Who should I choose? I was already Black Panther, Hawkeye, and Captain America. So let's choose someone else. Let's Thor, Miss Marvel, Hulk, Iron Man, Black Widow, or Kate Bishop. You guys choose.
Best character, Iron Man.
They might choose someone really quick, so right now I'll choose Widow in case they start automatically. But right now, you choose. We got Kate, Thor, Miss Marvel, Hulk. Hulk's actually a bit lower leveled, so maybe it could be him. Iron Man's max level. I got Black Widow just as a base default choice. Kate, Thor, Miss Marvel, Hulk, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Infinity War Thor, Daniel, sorry, I do not have any of the MCU skins other than, actually, well then let's do that. I have Iron Man. I do see people saying Iron Man, but let's do Iron Man Infinity War because I was lucky enough able to buy the skin without microtransactions because they kept, they included the skins, the credits, the microtransaction credits for free as a patch update as like an apology, because the game was being under construction for so long, and still being under construction. But I was able to purchase the skin without paying real money, which is a win for me because I saved up my credits. So here's the endgame suit on the PS5. So I know a lot of you probably want to see that. Oh snap! 2 Iron Men. But yes, I forget what we were talking about before we went on to the choice.
Like Evan must have been really lucky when he got the MCU suit without having to pay anything.
I was very lucky. The same thing with Ball, with Raiden Show. There's the same thing. Like, Genshin Impact is a gacha game. And what that means is you want to keep grinding and looting for gear and weapons, which is awesome to do. But it's like, if you're really excited about the game and you really like what it has to offer, then you'll be like, oh man, I really want to get the new character, the Raiden Shogun. I don't, it's a random drop thing, so you'll never know if you'll get her or not. So it's like, say you use the game currency like 10 times and you still don't get her, but you really, really want her. Like, okay, let me get her again. What that is called is rolling. So you're rolling for a character numerous times, and if you don't get her, then people are going to be inclined to keep paying money to try and get her, because the game is free, but you want to pay for that possibility of getting a character. Whereas me, luck was super on my side. I'm blown away. I got her for free. I got the Raiden Shogun. And my first ever poll on the character banner, the event banner for the new hero or the new, archons or characters in Genshin, and I got her for free. Where usually you have to pay up to maybe $50 to $100 to get a chance of getting her. But I got her the first try. I'm like, whoa, because I just saved up my credits by playing the game. You know, the currency, the primo gems they're called, the microtransaction stuff. You can get that by playing the game, and I saved them up, and I got it for free. So same thing with Iron Man. It may take a while, you have to save up all your stuff by playing the game, but if you save up for something you want, then it's worth it. So.
Ooh, yeah. Someone said in the chat, imagine a post-credit scene in Marvel's Spider-Man 2 that sets up Superior Spider-Man.
No! I would cry!
Don't do that, please.
No, please don't.
Do that.
No!
Oh my lord.
No!
The pain would be excruciating. Okay, wait. Two things I would hate. One, they would do that, or two, they do a Far From Home situation where the setting is in Tokyo, where the rumor was implying that the game is going to take place in Tokyo. I mean, that'd be interesting, but I want to go to Queens, I want to go to Brooklyn, I want to go to the Bronx, I want to go to the other islands of Manhattan in this Marvel's New York, and do stuff in the main Manhattan island, because it's so good. Yeah. I don't want to leave that area, but I might be scared if they go to Tokyo or something, because I might understand that, because the setting, they've already done New York twice. Like, what, you're going to do it a third time? And in my head, I'm like, yes! Do it a third time, but at the same time, I kind of understand why they might not, because it's different, and that would really show next gen, whoa, the whole region of Tokyo and Shinjuku and Shibuya, all these places that I only know from Persona 5, Akihabara, Kichijoji, all these areas, if you go there in Tokyo or in Japan, would be crazy if they do that in a Marvel setting. But I hope not, because I don't want them to do a Far From Home thing, please. They already scared me with the new Peter looking like Tom Holland, so then, so they're already scaring me with Peter looking like Tom Holland. So if they make the next game feel like a Tom Holland movie with Far From Home, then I'm going to be very convinced at that point that this was a Sony forced decision to make the game more like the movies.
No,
oh my god, Gabriel, honestly, I just want Mysterio Screwball challenges. Oh, okay, good. I thought you meant you want Screwball back. I'm like, please, no. Oh, Lord. But Mysterio Screwball challenges, or Mysterio challenges, you mean, races and stuff? Yes. Or, combat challenges or something, that would be awesome.
Oh my god, imagine if they brought back, the puzzle, the puzzle thing for Spider-Man 2, the movie game, the one that traumatized Evan as a kid.
Oh my lord, the Liberty statue? Oh, no, it was the Statue of Liberty and the arena mission.
Yeah, the arena
one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that maze with the switches and the laser. His evil laser, his massive mega laser.
That's so freaking hard, especially as a kid.
Yeah, I couldn't do that as a kid. I was in tears. Like, what is happening? And keep in mind, I was only 6 years old when the second game came out. So I'm like, what am I doing? I don't understand. Did I beat the bad guy yet? And even my dad was having trouble.
On Statue of Liberty.
Even because my dad helped me out from time to time when we were playing the Spider-Man games together, and he was like, "Okay, son, I got this." And even he couldn't do it. It's like, wait, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I don't know what's happening either, Dad. Oh man.
Yeah. But yeah.
I'll be honest, playing that Statue of Liberty mission when you're trying to get to it is so freaking hard. Like, especially as a kid, I was still burned
I love how realistic it is, though, because it actually is attaching to those little whatever they are, the alien dropships or something that are leading towards the statue.
Yeah.
At least I give it physics.
Aliens. Got my answer right here. It's aliens.
Yeah.
Aliens.
And I mean the whole Tokyo thing, I don't really want that because the writers at Insomnia, they know, they know about Spider-Man. They do their research and they know, how this character is. And so, yeah, and it'd be kind of weird for them to just randomly do Tokyo in Spider-Man 2. It doesn't make sense.
Unless they want to pull Far From Home.
Please no.
Oh my god, please no. Like the writers at Insomnia. I will say
that's gonna be the make or break factor. Rebel, I see what you're saying right now. People are gonna hate Spider-Man's movement in this game. We've already brought this up in several streams. The people who think that Spider-Man's traversal in Avengers is going to be anything like Spider-Man PS4 are delusional. They are 100,000% delusional. No, there's no way. Well, just in the sense, like, they got to keep realistic expectations. Because first off, it's made by two separate developer teams. But second off, this is not an open world game. Spider-Man is open world. You know, Spider-Man PS4 Miles are open world. This is not. This is like hub world explorations with elements of combat and slight traversal in the sense you're just jumping. It's a platformer, is what it is. They're literally platforms on trees. That's the definition of a platformer. It's not an open world game. It's not explorable like you would expect, like Assassin's Creed. You know, you can traverse the entire open world city as an assassin and do parkour and stuff. It's not like that. No way in hell is it going to be like that. If anything, I think web wings might be in this, and maybe some web zipping. Web swinging, that's going to be concerning. I don't know how they're going to do that. But we shall see.
I can already tell how they're going to do it.
Lolo, yeah, 695. If they make it like Shattered Dimensions, then it'll be good. Exactly. If they do that, then that's fine. But if they do, like, I feel like it's more going to be like in the space of like Ultimate Alliance.
Oh, someone said most likely you can't even wall roll or crawl on certain things.
Well,
yeah,
like here, for example,
true.
like here, like right here, he'll be able to like stick to this wall forever, I think, because Black Panther can do that too with his claws. But he can probably just stick to this wall and then run on the side and then jump off and zip maybe with a web. But he can't climb onto these trees, none of these rocks, none of those buildings over there, none of those ridges. It's nothing like that, which is depressing because that's exactly what Spider-Man should do, but he can't. So,
ooh, Resident Evil player said, Evan, what is your top 10 black suits do you want to see in Marvel Spider-Man 2?
I don't know if I have 10, but for sure. We already mentioned 5 in the previous stream, so you can check that out. But maybe, like, again, advanced black suit. Oh, yeah, Ghosty, you want to go for a bonus guessing round? Ghosty already knows, I think.
Yeah, so it's like Raimi black suit, that's one for sure.
That's one I think for the fans. For me, I'm like, do it if you need to do it. I would not mind if it's not in it, but I know, like, just how big of a drama situation the Raimi suit was for the first game.
Yeah.
If the symbiote's in the sequel, which I know it will be, I think they got to include the Raimi black suit as a choice for sure for players who love the Raimi suit, of course.
Classic black suit, you know, the black and blue.
616, yeah, black and blue, not purple and black, or purple and blue. Black and blue, 616 style. Yes.
Yeah.
That's 2.
And then the next one, which I know everyone for freaking old black suit.
That's number 1. That is number 1. Nothing can convince me otherwise that that's not the best black suit. The ultimate black suit, that's the best one.
With purple, ooh.
Yeah, like, and imagine if they do the cel-shaded style. Oh my god, I'm gonna die if they do the
Oh boy, the cel-shaded style on that would be insane. They did that with the Miles costume, you know, the cartoon costume for Miles Morales.
Oh yeah.
And the vintage comic suit. Yeah, just do classic vintage style black suit, but make it like, cel-shaded or something. That would be insane. It would feel like you're playing Ultimate Spider-Man on the PS5 at that point.
Yeah, I need to remaster that game.
And then like those are 3: a Raimi black suit, 616 black suit, Ultimate black suit, and then 2 other ones.
I think it's like Insomniac black suit, Advanced suit.
Yeah,
that's gonna be Evan.
That's a given because we know that they're gonna do their own take on it. But I still need to see that one for sure and how it looks like in this game's universe. Because there's been so much fan art of it already. Like, I already own, in my room, you see in all my videos in the background when I do reaction videos, you see one of the Spider-Man posters is a fan-made poster of the advanced suit half and half with the black suit Spider-Man. So, that's for sure. That's going to happen, but I'm just so excited to see what that's going to look like.
I need to see what the advanced suit looks like with the black suit.
Yes. Advanced black suit, please.
Is it gonna be like symbiote-looking advanced suit, or is it gonna be just like the standard suit design, but with like a little small alterations? Like, I don't know, like the logo connects to the gloves. But that would be kind of sick though if they actually like do that.
Yeah.
Commander,
and then the last one is.
I'm super.
That Evan mentioned. I think it was like the Amazing Spider-Man 800 black suit, the one that has like the eyes.
Yep,
pop back,
that's the
like
one.
Yeah.
Is that one, or is it like the Renew Your Vows black suit? I don't know which one it is, but the one where the eyes are popping out and the logo's a bit better, or it looks like a bit more, you know, aggressive looking.
I'm sure Fury would
no, the one that you mentioned, the one for Renew Your Vows is basically just a normal classic suit.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yeah. So you mean the one for Amazing Spider-Man number 800, the one that has like the eyes pop out and like the one that like the wet wings around.
Right.
I think.
Oh my God, Melvin Bijou, is Black Suit Spider-Man allowed to say the N-word? That's gonna be Peter's turn to the dark side once he goes down that route. It's gonna be a dark road ahead. Pun not intended, but that's gonna be an interesting twist of fate for him to go through. That's gonna be an arc to explore, you know, for story purposes. Oh boy, Spider-Man earning the N-word pass. Will he be allowed to say it?
The real question is are we gonna see him spaz out and do the emo dance in the game?
Exactly. I'm so excited though to hear Yuri Lowenthal's Black Suit Peter voice. You have no idea. No idea how insanely hyped I am to hear that, man. Franco is in the chat, my boy.
Oh, Franco!
What's up, Franco?
I should probably invite him, man.
Oh, there he is.
Everyone say hi to Franco, guys. He's out working, or I think he might have just finished working, but we're actually about to end the stream soon, Franco, but thank you for stopping by.
There are 4 accelerator turbines.
If only I could do one more match, because my internet's working now.
But at least we did one together, and Ghosty was there cheerleading us on, so that was fun at the very least.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I love how it always goes back to Spider-Man, because it makes sense, because in the chat, like, we would love to be excited for Avengers or Spider-Man Avengers, but it's like, we're just not looking forward to what it has to offer, so we just go back to the Spider-Man topics.
Imagine if Shooter calls to Miles, you admit. Oh, I cannot say the N-word on YouTube because
oh yeah, you get demonetized.
Miles just says the N-word. Oh boy. Miles gets the black suit. He can already say it, but if he gets the black suit, he'll say it more, so... I don't know. That's gonna be intense.
That's gonna be the reason why the sequel is the end.
I'm getting bombarded by these. My teammates are not doing anything at all. Oh God. Trying to take out this turbine really quickly. Oh boy. Alright, I'm out.
Oh, Franco says he's still at work.
Franco is still at work, dang.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Everybody thinks hello. Okay.
Oh wait, Maury, talking your previous message about the game, what was it? I might have missed it, I'm sorry. Oh, I want Spider-Man 2 to have graphic settings like The Last of Us Part 2. I really want to make the whole game look like a comic. Well, I think they're going to go more the realistic setting, but there could be comic suits in the game to make it look more vibrant with the designs of the costumes specifically, but the world itself will be, I think, realistic looking.
Yeah. Hopefully,
man. That's what they're going for with like Midnight Suns. That's the comic route, pretty much, that they're going for in that game. It's not ultra realistic, but it's kind of like hyper stylized with the way that they're fighting.
Oh my gosh, Gamer215 said in the chat, Spider-Man 2 is gonna have the ES.
Only one more.
His taskmaster usually
oh boy.
Oh.
M+ rating. Above whatever is above M rating is that.
Rated M for strong language and violence.
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh my god, that would be insane if that's any.
Rated M for may or may not say the N-word in this game. The exaggerated swagger of a black-suited Spider-Man is not something to be tampered with, everybody.
Oh, Franco asked in the chat, did I miss anything?
Maybe? Nothing too important, I would say.
Nothing too much, I would say.
Maybe.
Whoa.
Maybe.
No, Franco, you didn't miss anything, buddy. We're just messing around.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Over here.
Oh my god.
Gabriel says in the chat, Marvel Spider-Man 2 needs an unmasked suit.
I would like that, actually. I would love to see that.
Oh,
if they do like advanced suit or just any suit, you mean? Like if you could do like, I don't know. My god, imagine unmasked undies Spider-Man. What would you do unmasked undies Spider-Man? Just a guy streaking at that point. Oh my god. The horror.
No, even better,
now, unmasked undies Spider-Man, but with John back? Now you have my attention. Hold on. No, That'd be. I would like to see that for like Advanced Suit Spider-Man, maybe like Black Suit Spider-Man. I'm upset, by the way. I think I've mentioned this in previous streams. You know in Spider-Man, the ending of the main game, where you're fighting Doc Ock and you see the anti-Ock suits ripped in half with the one eye open and the advanced suits underneath it? That's such a cool look, but you can't play in that damaged version of the suit. Which is upsetting. Like the damaged anti-Ock suit where he has the advanced suit underneath it. I would love to play in that outfit, but you don't do that. Or they don't have that option. But if they have it in the next game, that would be great. Hey, signature phone call. There it is. Can't have the streams without one, ladies and gentlemen. As expected, right before the stream's over too. I thought we could get through one without it. Turns out no.
You can't have it.
It would not be a stream without one.
A stream without, yeah. That's
exactly. It wouldn't make sense without it to not have it in the stream. So we fulfilled our daily quota, or our stream quota, to at least include one phone call. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the content you're here for. Not Spider-Man updates, not the Avengers news, not anything talking about any other Marvel games. Just phone calls and memes.
Just a phone call.
Phone call all day.
Oh, Franco asked in the chat. Franco
I totally
asked in the
missed
chat,
that.
Are you boys excited? Franco asked in the chat, are you boys excited for September 9th for the PS5?
Yes.
Yes.
We need it now.
We're gonna react.
Need it now. Yes. Absolutely. I'll try and get into a party to react, but again, I don't know anything, everyone, so don't like take my word for, face value like fact, for example. I don't know anything. However, I feel like the chances of seeing Spider-Man 2 or something Spidey related, either Spider-Man 2 or Spidey and Marvel's Avengers, is 60 to 70% sure. Like, the game obviously is not going to release at all this year or maybe even next year. But
no.
I think a trailer, because we waited 2 years for Spider-Man PS4 from 2016 to 2018. So
oh my god,
we could see like a teaser for the sequel, which is not a spin-off like Miles, which is why it was able to release the same year as it was teased, because it's a smaller game. The sequel is going to be bigger in scope and scale in every way. So, I mean, if they do something crazy like that and show a trailer, a teaser at the very least, I feel like, again, is 60 to 70%. Sure.
They're gonna do the same thing as God of War 5.
God of War is 100. Like that one, I think is safe to say is 100% showing up. God of War Ragnarok for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, Gamer215 says in the chat, I wonder if Insomniac Games will ever have Bruce Campbell as narrator for Spider-Man 2.
Oh boy, he's the main villain. He's the main villain of the sequel. It's not Norman. It's actually Bruce Campbell is a cameo role who then turns into the final boss fight of the whole game. Shockingly enough.
I'm not like you.
Oh my god. Okay, I actually saw someone asking in the chat, but I don't see it. So someone actually says, Evan, do you like Nolan North, Iron Man, and Avengers?
Do I like what now?
Nolan North as Iron Man and Avengers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he does good with his role. I just wish we got someone who wasn't instantly recognizable. Like Matt Mercer. If you guys know who he is, he plays Yusuke in Persona 5 and some character, I think, in Soul Calibur. But also just a really talented voice actor. I would like to see him as Iron Man, or Crispin Freeman, I think his name is.
Oh yeah, he voiced him before in Ultimate Alliance 2.
Yeah, see, I thought he did. Yeah. So if you're come back, like that's a character actor voice. Like that's why I'm excited for Guardians, because I don't recognize a single voice actor in that cast for the game. And that's good, because it's new and innovative in the sense that they could provide a new twist on the characters instead of just feeling like it's, like a discount version of these other ones. Oh, he didn't. I didn't know we were doing a Taskmaster boss fight, but okay.
Not for long.
Oh, I think it was in Rise of Technophore, if I remember correctly.
That's right! That animated movie is so good! Rise of Technophore is excellent. You guys don't know that's an anime Iron Man movie, not an animated, but actually anime, like Japanese-centric 3D anime stylized film, but with Iron Man, which is awesome. And it was really good. It is really good. Really creepy with what they did with Technovore.
Yeah, that's like my favorite interpretation of Techno lore, actually. Like, I just love how
I still need to watch that.
Oh my god.
You see, right, exactly. Sandra Saad is the definitive Kamala Khan. Yes, because she's a great actress, and that's exactly what I wanted to see more of. That's why she's the best part of the campaign, is because not only is it her main story, like it's her origin story, but also because she was the most, you know, unique character to play the heroes. Not Laura Bailey as, you know, Black Widow, or Travis Willingham as Thor, who felt like a kind of discount MCU Thor. But, like, actually new and innovative roles to bring life to these characters in different ways that don't just feel like the standard stuff we've already seen.
Or even, like, Jeff Stein as Captain America. That's something else.
Number 2! Phone call number 2, baby! That's right.
Ooh, Spider-Man PS4.
So, man, are we going to be able to defeat Taskmaster before a third phone call happens? We will see. Oh, man, this is going to be... This is going to be, like, race against time. Edge of time, if you say.
Spider-Man PS4 asks in the chat, what if they have the Tenaz suit in the sequel?
I would probably, first off, cry, but second off, I would wear it the whole time. Sorry, advanced suit, but the Tenaz suit, like, visually just looks so good in that art style, the cell shading, and the big eyes. Love it.
Oh my god!
Don't you move!
If I don't see Persona 5 Royal, if I don't see Persona 5 Royal Director's Cut revealed during the PS5 showcase, it's an instant 0 out of 10.
It's cancelled, yes, Blasty. It's cancelled. We need Persona 5 Royal Director's Cut right now. Oh no, it's Franco. Oh yes. Oh my god, please. Franco, you're right. Absolutely. Kasumi DLC or spin-off game win. Need this now, please.
Resident Evil player.
There have the, you know, next month is gonna be, wait, September, right? Is it this month? I think it actually might be oh, it is this month! This month is the Persona anniversary. So we're gonna start getting some announcements for Persona, for games and stuff. And the, if they do, oh my god, because they did this already. They did a Persona 4 anime series and then Persona 4 Golden anime series. So they already did Persona 5, and then they finally dubbed it like last year. It took them ages. But do Persona 5 Royal anime with Maruki and Kasumi, and we're done. It's a wrap.
Oh my god.
That way, if you people out there don't want to play a 200-hour-long game, or 120-hour-long game, I should say, then you can watch the anime instead. But you're going to do a disservice to yourself if you don't play the full game. I'm just telling you right now.
Ooh, okay. Resident Evil player said in the chat.
Oh my lord.
Evan, besides Edge of Time, would you like to see a Web of Shadows animated movie?
I'm trying to think, like, because wasn't there, like, Web of Shadows inspired a lot of stuff, to be honest, like with the symbiotes and all that. In the comics, from what I remember, like, some of the stuff that they did in Web of Shadows was kind of taken in certain areas of the comics, which I find very interesting. But I would like to see more Web of Shadows, obviously. But if they were, get like a revitalization of it, then animated movie or like a remaster of sorts for Web of Shadows on current gen / next gen, please. In a dream world, obviously that's never happening since Insomniac and Sony now are going to make Spider-Man games that are not tied in with those other versions. But, yes, I need, like, a Web of Shadows anime movie could definitely work, I think. Just like Edge of Time would work way better if it was an anime movie, I think Web of Shadows works great as a game, but if condensed more, you could focus more on, like, Peter and MJ and Venom and stuff, and not focus all on the shield aspects or the, you know... I didn't mean to take off the suit, I meant to shoot rockets, dang it.
Just imagine we get a live-action Web of Shadows,
I'd love that.
That'd be awesome.
I would like to see it a lot.
Oh my god.
I already know how Evan would feel about that.
We already kind of, like, you know, it's literally like Spider-Man's Endgame with the Avengers are there, like, Black Widow's there, not Nick Fury, but, you know, Moon Knight, Kingpin, like, Luke Cage, like, all these Marvel characters are in that game, which is insane. So it's like, I don't know, you put them in an animated movie or a show or something, and I would be, like, livid. Like, I'd be like, whoa!
Oh my god. This person, Live Laugh Drive says, so what exactly is the 1-year mission in Avengers, like the 1-year anniversary mission for Avengers, or like any content?
Right. I can't check right now, but I think it relates to just logging in. I know if you log in during the anniversary, you get a free nameplate, which whatever. But it's like animated, so it shows the other main heroes kind of flying around on screen doing stuff.
Oh, Franco said, "Alright guys, I gotta get back to work. It was nice to be here with you guys, and I'll speak to all of you very soon. Love you guys.
Thanks, Franco.
Take care to you as well.
Love
Franco.
you too, buddy. Thank you for stopping by.
Love you, bro.
Oh no! That's 2 downs. 1 more down, I'm dead.
This guy, Jay.
I think I might stop after I defeat Taskmaster, but man, this is getting intense. Actually, let's do the.
He said,
there you go, artifact.
He says, "Yep." He says, "Yep, Taskmaster is indestructible."
Taskmaster's literally a damage sponge, dude. Look at this! Look at what he's doing. He's bum rushing Iron Man, and it's working. Which I find the craziest thing is that his bum rush moves are actually working against Iron Man. Like, alright, why?
Yeah.
Are you excited for Spider-Man Lotus? Yes!
Yeah! He's gonna do great. Gavin and his team are gonna knock it out of the park. Spider-Man Lotus is definitely gonna be a must-see. Fan film, if you're someone who supports independent creators, even content creators like myself, or just creators of fan films or films in general, you know, like passionate people, you know, like Gavin and his team. Gavin's the director of the project, if you guys don't know. Definitely go check it out. He's doing a great job. He's definitely seems very passionate. I've interviewed, you know, Jacqueline Pignol from Miles Morales, the game, and obviously the other people from the team at Insomniac as well in the past, and even people from Avengers. If you guys, and I also interviewed the team who's doing the fan-made Season 2 for the new animated series for Spider-Man. That one didn't get too much attention, but if you guys would like me to see, like, or would like to see an interview from me talking to Gavin and his team about Spider-Man Lotus, I'd be happy to do so. I think that'd be fun.
I'd be down to see that.
Oh my god! Actually, that is an like. What would happen if Evan Florka directed a Spider-Man movie?
It would be terrible. It would be terrible. I can guarantee you right now. It'd be terrible. There's no way. It's funny because I diss and rank on John Watts all day with Far From Home, but I know for a fact, like, well, then you do it, smart guy. I'm like, okay, I will, and it'll probably be just as bad because there's no way I could manage a big budget film in that regard, or worse, who knows. But a game. Put me in charge of a game, and you're all set. Yes. Movies are not my kryptonite, but they're kind of like, I don't know how I would be able to manage it properly.
They're not your
script writing and the production quality, exactly. The format of a movie is very different from a game. Whereas games, I'm even currently, like you guys know, I'm trying to go within the gaming industry because I got my certificate. I think I said this already. I got my online certificate of multimedia content creation for the internet from San Francisco City College. I acquired that, which is going to help boost my resume and stuff in the industry, hopefully. And gaming, I know exactly how to manufacture a game in a way that would be properly utilized for what type of game it is. But for, you know, movie, holy smokes, it's like night and day difference. So I don't know if I'd be able to do that justice.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, that was the stream, I think, for Marvel's Avengers 1-year anniversary. I think we've streamed long enough. It's already 3:14. We've been doing it for a couple hours, I think, now. Close to a couple hours. It's over 2 hours?
I think it's almost 2.
Almost 2 hours. Well, then I think that's good enough. I think we've done enough. We didn't play as every hero, but we played as the majority of them. Iron Man's suit actually looks really darn good in the light like this.
Which, by the way, Evan, who's your favorite character in Marvel's Avengers? Like, in terms of gameplay.
Well, I like Iron Man because he can fly around and it's easy to get around the long, dumb, grinding maps that this game has just by flying from point A to point B. But I like Black Widow, actually, because she's the closest I think we've seen so far to Spider-Man, and Black Panther, of course, with her, you know, zip line and stuff, and her Tonfa, her, you know, batons and stuff, do a lot of damage if you know how to use her properly. And her guns for ranged capabilities are fun, too. And, of course, Black Panther is the best character in the game so far, but that's expected.
Oh, yeah.
The best character to play as in the game is Black Panther. The game itself, though, is still the same repetitive, structured mess. So,
yeah.
What, Andrew?
I said play Genshin.
Yeah, Andrew's saying play Genshin Impact instead. I agree. A better game to spend your time into, and money if you're planning on spending money on the game. But this was fun. We're all curious. Andrew, Ghosty, and I'm sure Franco would agree. We all have our concerns with Avengers, but we are excited to see Spider-Man. We're looking forward to his inclusion, and we're going to play as him, obviously, when he's included. And we're just hoping that the next year of content can deliver a better game with the story expansions or the hero drops, whatever they are. The game modes, other characters besides Spider-Man, like Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, She-Hulk, Winter Soldier, all these characters that are potentially going to be in the game who are already leaked, but, haven't been officially confirmed yet. We only know right now that Spider-Man is coming. However, we will get a roadmap on the 8th, so, hopefully when we see that, it'll be worth our time. And be sure to check out the channel if anything worthwhile is mentioned there. And I'll do a video or a stream talking about it once we see it for ourselves in the next few days, which is fun. Next Wednesday, I think that is.
And then the next week we're going to have, of course, the next day, September 9th, we're going to have the PlayStation Showcase event.
Yes, September 9th, PlayStation Showcase. I'm excited. I can't wait, and it's going to be a blast.
Yeah, we are definitely going to do a reaction if something interesting or worthy is showcased at that event. Whether it's like Spider-Man 2 or
Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Avengers, something completely different, because who knows? I don't think, though, I think it's safe to say now that Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad won't be there because they're going to be in DC Fandom in October. So anyone's looking forward to those games, in October we're getting Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad. So this PlayStation Showcase won't likely have them because this will be some other possible games time to shine with, hopefully, Marvel Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man Avengers. Or something else. Who knows? Maybe another crazy Marvel game drop that might happen out of nowhere. We will wait and see, but I'm excited. Again, hopefully it's good. If not, we'll obviously be critical about it. But again, we are hoping for the best and keeping our fingers crossed for any major news that could be revealed relatively soon. But until next time, true believers, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like again on the stream and other videos if you enjoyed. I think a lot of people are watching the videos, but not, I don't think, subscribing to the channel or liking them, because some people might forget to leave a like, because I usually say that at the end of the videos each time. I know people like to spam it at the very beginning. I don't like doing that because it's about the content first and the plug-in second. So if you would be so kind, if you enjoyed anything like this or any of the videos previously, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, leave your thoughts, subscribe if you're new or if you're old. It would mean a lot to me. More videos like this, more streams down the line. I'm here for you guys, and you guys, all your support is fantastic. So thank you all so much again, and I can't wait until we do another stream relatively soon. But again, thank you all so much for watching. Stay merry, Marvelites, and stay spectacular, Spidey fans. Peace out.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a good day.